What up, y'all? Hope everybody is having a good Sunday. I can't wait to listen to y'all's music. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Check, yo, I stand out on the track, something just like an accent. Messing with my people, the crew will leave you past tense. More concerned with passion, compassion than all your cash spent. Cause flashing all that cash and these diamonds will leave you absent. This older brother told me something, you got the throne. If your house is built of glass, we consider throwing them stones. Change the focus, they can't see me, I'm in my zone. Michael Jackson on these bitches and niggas, cause you are not alone. The tracks like it's that kimchi.
Was Connie, was good.
But still it's nice like Da Vinci. I'ma shoot my shot like a basket sitting on 10 feet. Check the resume, everything I spit, nigga, been heat. Never scared to give out that work to all my challenges. Swearing you're the boss, I'm caring, cursing out managers. Pro level bars, nothing nice for these amateurs. Cleaning up the game, you can call me the janitor.
I turn a rock into a diamond. Work around the clock, put my time in. Look up to the sky, see me rising. It feels like a fire while I'm shining. My light stops to the top while I'm taking my flight. Think it is what it's not.
I'm getting all that right now for you.
Turn the rocket to a diamond. Work around the clock, put the time in.
Told them pass me the beat. On the track with my dogs, always something to see. I ain't never finna fall, no my bag too deep. I'm past the feed, up next, be the last to leave. I mean I'm really out here killing shit. Tell me you ain't feeling this. I've been going crazy, ain't no hating on my penmanship. Y'all niggas share flows, clothes, like what the difference is. I'm trying to go pro, whoa. So I've been switching and flipping and pinning and trying to pave out my own way. Know I got them all in all, the flow change. I can't never stop, been hot through the whole day. Got me gassed up, been packing that propane. So you know we finna blow now. On my way to the A, leaving my hometown. Chasing dreams, I'm too deep, I can't fold now. Been skating past the competition like it's road bounce.
I turn a rocket to a diamond. Work around the clock, put my time in. Look up to the sky, see me rising. It feels like a fire while I'm shining. My light stops to the top while I'm taking my flight. Think it is what it's not, I'm still living my life. I turn the rocket to a diamond. Work around the clock, put the time in.
I turn a rock into a diamond. All right. So I've got how you can submit up into the chat. We're not gonna bump that. So I've got how you can submit up into the chat. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. A little later on here than I wanted to be today, but I wanted to get on at 2, but I felt like crap all day. If you were in the stream last night, you know, I don't even know. I mean, you know, I was kind of bent, but I wasn't like really bent. I only had a 6-pack of Tall Boys, so it's not like I was like belligerent, no shots or nothing. I woke up today, I felt like crap, man. I made some biscuits and gravy. I made hash browns. I made eggs. None of that shit worked. My hangover was literally brutal today. And it wasn't even a hangover. I just felt like shit all day. It wasn't like I was hungover. I just didn't feel good. Probably the alcohol though. My dumb ass fault. Shouldn't be drinking. And on that note, after I finish this cup of tea, I probably will have a beer on stream with y'all. What's up, Wally Dane?
Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I don't understand, it's stuck to my hand when I'm out or alone. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I can't put it down, I can't.
You can send links to YouTube and to SoundCloud, or you can send me an MP3. I just don't want to go to a site that's not protected.
When I'm out or at home, damn. Guess I'm feeling stuck, cause my cell phone blowing up. They wanna go fill up some cups, yeah. But I don't give a what. I'm all on call it alienation. Notice I'm waiting on notifications. Every reply is full of nothing but acronyms and abbreviations. Forgot what it's like to sit face to face and engage in a conversation. You better not call, just send me a text. That is the expectation, yeah. Still not putting my cell phone down, cause you can be the most popular person without even hitting the town. How does that sound? Nothing but facts, and this is what I have found. You're getting more props than what you just post instead of being around. I can watch YouTube, I can watch Hulu, I can go live and look at what you do. Check on my feed to see what is new while I kick back and sip a few brews. Some call it lame, something is dope. Putting my phone down, that is a note. Something gonna happen, no need to hope. This is my life and that's how I cope. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I don't understand, it's stuck to my hand when I'm out or alone. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I can't put it down, I can't turn it off when I'm out or at home. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I don't understand, it's stuck to my hand when I'm out or alone. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I can't put it down, I can't turn it off when I'm out or at home. And I got a message from one of my hitters. He told me that I should go log on to Twitter. Something about someone is bitter because his girl said someone was with her. The thread was just getting bigger and all of the followers were getting triggered. All I could do was sit there and sticker because it was fake, just like I had figured. I wasted an hour on this, but for some reason I'm not feeling pissed. How much time in my life do I miss? Cause somebody is just getting dissed. Why does it seem that a rift is always good to give me a lift? And when they bring it to me, and the reply that I have to send. Every phone stuck to my hand, can't pull myself off of Facebook. Can't trust none of these girls, none of these filters and how they look. I'm sick of all the nasty pics of all the food that they cook. And everyone is acting hard. Real life they stay shook and IG is grimy. But that is where you'll find me. Cause we look pretty faces and staring at some heinies. They pose is always on point and they lip gloss staying shiny. So if you get a like or a heart, girl, don't mind me. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone.
I only got 2 tracks in. I need some more tracks
when I'm out or alone. Mr. Telephone Man, what is the deal? There's something wrong with my phone. I can't put it down, I can't turn it off when I'm out or at home. Mr. Telephone Man.
Send some more tracks over. I only got 2 tracks in and I want to get rolling. But I don't want to start playing and then have to stop. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wish I mixed this beat better. You know, because this song is old. This song's like 4 years old. So it's just like, you know, sometimes you listen to your old music in hindsight and you're just like, oh, I wish I would have mixed that better. Because if I would have mixed the beat better, I struggled mixing that beat. I tried mixing that beat I put a lot of effort into mixing that beat, but I just struggled. And I was doing a really good job at mixing beats at that time because I was doing I was making beats for people and I was selling a lot of beats and shit. So I was really good at mixing and, you know, making sure everything was sent out to the sends and inserts and just making everything just easy. But this track, I just struggled so much with the mix on the beat. And then I couldn't get, because the mix on the beat, the vocal mix was never right. All right, let's see where we're at. I might have to blow my nose before we start. I got 2 tracks in. I'm just waiting on y'all. Guess I'll play one more track. See what it do. I'm only streaming for like an hour after we start, so y'all can take that for what it is, but you know, good to do. Streamed last night. I streamed last night. I can never remember the name of the song that I be wanting to listen to on my page, and it's what's the name of that song? My Vibe. Yeah, I be loving this song. It's one of my favorites.
Is the all-in-one system that tough stains, loaded with a powerful cleaning solution.
The one plugin that I want to showcase here.
The one plugin that I want to showcase here is skip this ad, fool. Let's go. Let me get some tracks over, baby. I want to listen to y'all's music. I don't want to listen to my music. I can do this all day. I don't even need to be online to listen to my music. I want to listen to y'all's music. This ain't about me making y'all listen to my shit. I don't want to listen to my shit. I want to listen to yo shit. That's why I got online. Send me some tracks over. I literally only got my black ass up and started messing with my computer and fucking around with getting the stream started because I've been struggling the last 2 days. My stream setup ain't working right. So I'm still on a wonky stream setup. So send me some tracks. I'm not trying to play my music. I want to listen to y'all's music. That's literally why I got my black ass up and got on the computer, so I can hang out with all my people and listen to y'all's music. I'm sick of listening to my music. I listen to my music all the time.
Look, I see we vibing kinda differently. The tension that you giving, you know I'm feeling it instantly. And lately what I'm feeling, I'm getting from you is misery. But change is hella hard when it isn't matching your history. Used to bake them pies, trust I was a good cook. The kind of shit that I was doing, it would have your hood shook. Got the recipe, but didn't need a cookbook. But that is in the past, and I know it's not a good look. I only tell you this so that you see where I am coming from. Got a couple demons that a nigga still running from. Love is in your heart, but the hip is where you coming from. All you gotta do is chill to get a little some. Girl, you know that I be playing. Why you getting mad? Say you're leaving when you staying. You know if I'm the truth, you should believe what I be saying. Cause I don't spit lies on this mic like Strand.
Don't get my
I only got 3 tracks. I need 2 more. 2 more tracks. That's always the rule. 5 tracks to start. And then they all roll in. But I need 2 more tracks. Send them tracks over.
Don't kill my vibe, got a pulse and a heartbeat. Dealing with this drama hoes calling me a deadbeat. Niggas throwing shade, but I don't fuck with that red meat. Bought me a chopper, 100 rounds, get your lead feet. Cuyahoga vet, use the game like a cliche. Boss move, nigga, calling shots on the 3-way. Pack touchdown in the street, nigga, go time. Pull off in the Benz while you niggas need a cosign. Don't hate the player, my nigga, just hate the game. Blame it on your mama and daddy, they birthed the lame. I done been through every hood, we don't walk the same. And when the game get dirty, we don't watch the same. I got blood on my hands, I done killed a man. Still loyal to the streets, you remain a fan. Ain't no honor amongst killers in the den of thieves. Got more keys than Alicia, but allergic to fleas.
All right, we'll get started. I'm gonna go get some tissue real quick so I can blow my nose, and then we'll get started. So I got some tracks in. We're gonna get rolling, we're gonna get cracking, we're gonna get happening, we're gonna get active. Screwface just dropped a freaking, I know I was talking about this yesterday. I don't know even how many people in here care about this shit, because you know, sometimes you think the shit that you care about, the people who follow you care about, but y'all don't care about none of this shit because y'all don't, you know, this isn't your wheelhouse. But this whole Screwface John and Knox beef, I feel like has exposed a lot of reactors in the space in the area as being, they'll always have people that they like and they'll have their favorites and shit and they'll go with their favorites and shit. That's what I seen last night, just watching all the reactions to the last 2 diss tracks. I just saw a lot of basically dick eating and shit. It was kind of like, y'all motherfuckers, how are we scoring these battles? This nigga just exposed one nigga for lying the whole battle, but y'all still saying the dude who was lying is up. I don't know. Or shit that people in our culture wouldn't say. This dude's saying, and like, y'all letting him get off with this shit. I don't know. I have no dog in that fight. But it did show me that a lot of these niggas be fake. So first up, we got Dick McGuffin. Tango Flip. Let's go. Let's get it. What's good, Bright Tonic? Dion Gordy, what's good? Blue Productions, welcome. Exotics, what's good, my friend? Specs X Productions, what's cracking? What do you see being on this beat, Dick McGuffin? I feel like it needs another sound though. I feel like this is kind of vintage, like a 90s sounding beat. Like, I feel like this beat could be like, you know, like, I I feel like this would be a perfect vintage like 90s beat. So I feel like, you know, some shit like I'm cool like that, he cool like that, we cool like that, you cool like that, we cool like that, but just something in that wheelhouse of music, you know, that you would hear. But I think for this to be more current, I would still like another sound here probably earlier in the beat. I don't think it's a bad beat though, so don't take, that's not the takeaway from this. I do like the sound selection though. Your melodic sound selection is A+ on this beat. I mean, that's basically my critique. I think there's going to be days where I critique like this, where I like kind of give you the critique as the beat's going. I'll just turn it down and tell you what I'm thinking. So then we can get to more critiques and listen to more people's music. I mean, you have to understand that shit. But I feel like the beat's good overall. I feel like it needs another sound in it to be more modernized. But if you want to leave it as like an old school, like 90s sounding groove, you could leave it like that too. So those are my thoughts. I think it's good. I think the melodic sound selection was A tier. All right, up next we've got Exotics. I guess I should say S tier. I mean the top of the tier. That's what I think about your melodic sound selection. Let's go. Darkest of Winter was good. This beat needs some work already. I guess, I don't know, maybe it's going to come into a drop and it's going to hit a little bit harder. But if it doesn't come and hit a little bit harder, my initial thoughts are it needs to be leveled a little better. And I'll explain more, but I need to listen, I guess, before I just jump to my conclusion, because there could be a drop that I'm missing. So I still kind of feel the same. So the kick drum needs to hit a little bit harder. So it probably needs to be sent to like an insert or like a bus. And then there needs to be parallel processing on that kick to make it just thump a little bit harder for the style of beat that you're doing. The melodies are good so far and everything is cool, but it's just the mix of the sounds. It just has like the melodic sounds are too loud, while the drum sounds feel like they could be a little thicker in this beat because of the kind of beat it is. I'm not necessarily a fan of that bass either. So I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm a little more aggressive and I'm just picking y'all apart. I'm really not trying to. I don't think that the beat is bad, but if you're sending it to me for a critique and you want me to give my honest thoughts, all I can do is give my thoughts. So I'm not attacking the beat. If I didn't like the beat, I'd tell you I didn't like the beat. I just think that you could do a bunch of shit to make this beat a lot more fire, because the melodies are on point. They're on point. Melodies are on point, bro. On point on this. But you just got to turn that synth down a little bit and pull the drums forward. Leave the melody where it's at, though. And so the more that I listen, maybe the bass can work, but you're going to have to EQ it and put some more distortion on there, and you're going to have to get it to sit differently, or maybe just find another bass that's similar to this, that's a little thicker, and that will fill out the beat. That's just a better quality wave file. You know what I'm saying? It could be the exact same bass, but it could just have been recorded better and be a better quality wave file. Switch up. This is nice. This shit is hard. Yeah, man, overall, I think I gave enough critiques on the beat. I think the beat is good. I think the arrangement on this shit is fire, bro. The arrangement on this shit is it. You know, I would just, I don't know, if you know, maybe since the beat's online already, you've got 90 views on it, maybe you don't take it down. But maybe when you give it to the artist, you just make those few different changes, you know? Just like get the mix a little tighter. Or maybe you could take it down and get the mix tighter, and then get the view ratio from 90 to 4 up to like 90 to, you know what I'm saying, 10 or 11 or some shit like that. Again, you don't have to do shit I say, but I'm just giving my opinion, my thoughts. Very solid arrangement. I mean, good sound selection, but I would just get those drums smacking a little bit more. I would get my bass to fill out the beat a little bit more. And then I would just get my levels right. Yo, GoldenEye, what's good, my guy? That's my boy. I called him yesterday. I wanted him to be on the stream last night, but he was fucking rollerblading and shit, nigga. But that's cool. I'm cool with that. What's good, my boy? I was thinking about calling you to see if you wanted to do this shit with me. Maybe next week or something. You can. I'm having trouble figuring out my internet connection right now too. With not my connection, but my stream ain't working right. I'm on like my third option of how I can stream. But I want to get you on some of these streams too. I think that'll be fire. Cause then we can have some ciphers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be dope. Like having ciphers, everybody's beats and stuff. I think that would be fire. That would just be something different because nobody's doing that shit. Ain't nobody in this space ciphering on critique streams with somebody else, you know? If that shit pops up and somebody starts doing that shit, I know y'all copied my idea. I know some of y'all motherfuckers be watching these streams and be taking ideas and fucking trying to colonize the ideas and shit. I know how this shit works. Brother, my name is Dan and I learned to use DAW from you. What's up, Dan? I appreciate that. Actually, I learned a lot from you and I thank you for a lot. My music is still at the beginning. I've done this beat on the song and the lyrics. I have them from Looperman. Credits to Max Z. I hope I will evolve. Hope to hear from you and maybe do a collab in the future. Love you too, my dude. I mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand. Even though there's no face to a lot of y'all, like I don't have a face to a lot of y'all, I still love y'all motherfuckers more than y'all will ever realize, because it's like, without y'all, I wouldn't be living the life that I'm living. You know, there's a lot of shit that you don't be knowing about people. And I always talk about how I used to be a GM and I used to do all this stuff, but I got a jacked up back now. And I can't really work like I used to work. Like I've been a manager since I was 16. I've owned businesses. I've done all kinds of stuff. But it just got to a back point where my herniated disc in my back is so bad that it always slips in and out of place. And I don't want to have back surgery. So I can't really do jobs like that. So just being able to do YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, trying to share information, not trying to be nasty, not trying to cause beef, not trying to be a drama channel, just trying to be like a trill ass nigga. And y'all rock with the channel and y'all follow me and shit. Like y'all are the reason why I can afford to live. You know what I'm saying? Like why I got out of the position that I was at where I wasn't doing the most successful and I was working a job that I hated at the house. Now I don't have to do all that shit. So when y'all say shit like y'all love me, for real, I love y'all motherfuckers more than you'll ever know, because y'all allow me, even though I only have 35,000 subscribers, to live in a fucking crib and not have to worry about my bills and shit like that. No, I'm gonna, you know, fucking, I just appreciate y'all. I will never be able to say that enough. I will never be able to say that enough. I'll say it every opportunity I get, because not everybody gets this opportunity. All right, let's go. Drive. Do I have to download this shit? Nope.
Time to elevate that bitch. Hey, time to elevate. Time to set the level straight.
So one thing that I typically recommend to people is, you don't have to do that shit. We'll see how this drop and everything builds up. But these are just my initial thoughts. And I think I want to start doing like streams like this too, so I can give you my thoughts in the moment. I wouldn't have had the bass came in, and I might not have had the voice right on the first vocals, because it's like sometimes, it's easier on your ears when the song starts. So maybe you get 5 seconds in or 6 seconds in, and then you have the vocals start coming in, and the bass starts coming in. But we're gonna run it back from the beginning, and I'll tell you if I think that after listening to everything, my thoughts are wrong.
Time to elevate that bitch. Hey. Time to elevate, time to set the level straight. Share no love for those who be draining me for more energy. Time to levitate, my haters and my enemies. Y'all know my shit be knocking, so the fuck your niggas telling me. I'm telling your niggas straight. Throw that money in the bag. To do your thing, little nigga. Yeah, that's what it's like. Let's keep the hay like a mile away. Throw it in the grave, time to slay. With the wavy tape, can all feel it shake. Run away from my planetates. Who might catch a case, let the bass drop in that.
The melodies and everything sounds good with this so far. I like the way that the vocal, I know you got it off Looperman, so it's not you, but I like the way that it's sitting in this beat. You did a good job of selecting a good verse to fit on your beat. A lot of people struggle with that shit. They think that just because something is 88 BPM, it's going to fit on their beat that's 88 BPM, and that's not always the case.
Elevate the pace, keep it lit on every level whenever I'm on my game. So if you ain't talking money, then tell me why would I stay? Though I'm more about this music and less about getting paid. I still wonder how to get it without selling my sway. Once I beat up on
the mix does need work, so the drums and the bass need to come in a little bit harder, unless they're going to really hit here in like a drop. I feel like that, I guess it's all right because of the way that you've arranged this beat, but we'll see how the drums and the 808 hit. But just off initial listen, they sound like they need to be mixed a little better. And all the drums, because I feel like I faintly hear a snare in the background, but I could be wrong. I could just be hearing shit. But I feel like I faintly hear other drums in the back, and those need to come to the forefront, because when you're mixing your beats, the loudest shit in your mix needs to be like your kick and your vocal, then your 808, and then your snare. You know what I'm saying? So like these things have to, in order for the mix to sound proper and to sound like a mix that you're going to get from like a professional song, there's certain things that you have to do. There's people who say there's no rules to music, but all professional music has a certain sound to it. And there's just certain things that you have to do to be in certain levels and certain ranges, sounds of each other.
Begging for no money, no begging for any. What's up, Uber to your nation, I let everybody eat. Nigga, rape to this. If you bleeding out for your grind, I'll pray to this. Make your money and make the time. I'll make to this without any.
Now, there's definitely snares and hi-hats in the background. You just can barely hear them.
Your supply stuff. Up on this lifting, just bring me my peace of mind. Time to elevate, time to set the level straight. Share no love for those who be draining me for more energy. Time to levitate, my haters and my enemies. Y'all know my shit be knocking, so the fuck your.
And there's a fire-ass melody that's sitting way back into the back. Pull that shit forward, bro. Like when you start introducing new melodies into your beat and stuff, make that the main sound of your beat. So like, let's say you have some chords running, and then there's like a melody going, and now you're going to switch. You're going to take one melody out and put the next melody in. Now bring that next melody to the forefront, because that's what gives the beat a switch up, and it makes it sound like the beat has a different, it makes it sound like it's not repetitive. Like you're doing a good job. You've got good sound selection, but it's just the mix. The levels just aren't where they need to be.
Niggas telling me, I'm telling your niggas straight. Throw that money in the back.
Well, y'all seen that, so.
That's what it's like.
You have to understand, you are a magnet. Whatever you are, that's what you draw to you. If you're negative, you're gonna draw negative.
I was gonna finish my tea before I started drinking that shit. I still have about 3 swigs of tea. Looks like might as well just finish this tea.
You're positive, you draw positive. You're a kind person, more people are kind to you. So you're like a magnet, and you gotta understand. understand something about Michael tracks like if you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
Levitate to your grind, fuck some shit up, let him know. Pull that trigger of your mind, don't let him fuck with your flow. Dedicate your freaking time to the vision and the goal. If you keep your shit in check, your shit is likely to blow. Nigga, levitate to your grind, fuck some shit up, let him know. Pull that trigger of your mind, don't let him fuck.
Yeah, bro, I don't think this is a bad song. I think I've critiqued it enough. I don't think it's a bad listen either. So I'm not just trying to cut you short, but I feel like I've given you a lot from a critique perspective on how you can fix that and make it sound doper. Because the song's not bad. The vocal you picked in there fits the beat perfect. It sounds like the artist wrote it to the beat, and that's what you want to do when you're just finding a vocal to put on your beat. So you did a great job of selecting that. You've done a good job with sound selection, but it's just now about going back and doing little things like busting out all your drums. And so like, I know with the last person I said, you want to send your kick to a bus, but normally I send all my drums to a bus. So send your kick, your snare, your hi-hat, your fucking open hats, and all that shit to the same insert, and then put, you know, some kind of parallel processing on that. And that's going to make the drums stand out in the beat more. And then from there, you're just going to have to mix everything. So, you know, just put in a little bit more work on it. You got a good start there. It just needs a little bit more work for it's a banger. Up next, we got Wally Dank, Oli, and Cali. Let's go. What's good, CED Dwella? It was Connie. I don't know if I said what's up to you. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the Sun City where we smoke so green, driving Cadillac trucks that shine so clean. Know what I mean? Going to the.
So this mix is going to need some work, like on the vocals. Those vocals are going to need some work. Let me listen to some more though. Let me see if it's the beat that's gonna.
Club on dub, sitting in VIP seats with a bottle of bub. Soon as
What kind of mic did you use for this?
I hit the pause, they showing me love. I got a girl upstairs waiting for me.
Because it sounds like whoever's rapping on this is too close to the mic. So it sounds like the mic is loud, and instead of being like, you know, 6 inches away from the mic, is that what like that standardly is what you want to be, is like 6 inches away from the microphone. You know, they always say this is the length from you to be away from the microphone. So you just put this up to your chin, boom, and that's how far you should be away from the microphone. That's like the microphone test, in case anybody ever wants to know, anybody ever that doesn't know, and like there's some shit that they need to know. Let me go ahead and just zoom this screen in real quick for just 1 second. You want to be 6 inches away from the mic. I know the mic looks like it's far as fuck away from me, but it's only 6 inches away from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm touching the motherfucker right now, you know? So in these videos, I know that probably looks weird when you're thinking about it because I'm closer to the mic than you think. Whenever you record a vocal and you have your, hold on 1 second. And you set up your windshield, you know, you always want to set up your windshield at a good point right in between. So I always set up the windshield, you know, 6 inches away, but right in between is when the windshield's going to be. And so then it's right here, and I know I only have like 3 inches from here. I only have this distance. And then you rap into it, and it doesn't make it sound like you're like up on the microphone rapping with your mouth on it and shit. So I just don't know. I just feel like that vocal beta share, I don't know what that is. Is that somebody else who's rapping, or is that your microphone? But just step back from the microphone a little bit, because even, I'm not here to insult anybody, so I'm not sure how good of a microphone a beta sure is. And I'm going to look here in a second. But even with a low budget, I've recorded tracks with a freaking, I've played tracks for y'all that I've recorded with a Nintendo Wii microphone. So you can get the best out of any microphone that you're using. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have an expensive microphone. It's all about the editing, and it's all about the initial record of your, it's the source data that you put into the microphone. So the original source data that you give a microphone, if it's a clean vocal, it's a clean record, then it's going to be easier to mix. It's going to sound better on the track, all that shit. Even if it's not a good microphone, because you can still apply EQ. You can still apply reverb. You can still apply delay. You can still apply a lot of shit to make a microphone that doesn't sound that great sound good. So I'm not trying to go into some long tangent, but I just feel like if I'm talking about trying to help people, there may be somebody in this chat that this could help, you know? Maybe there's nobody in the chat this could help. I could be wrong, but all right, let's go ahead and get back into this.
me with a dub. This is how I'm living, man. When I'm on the gutter lane, ain't no stress, ain't no worries, and ain't no pain. Only if you let that bullshit get to your main. But I ain't tripping. I'm driving in my Dodge Rain. I hit the streets while the nigga banging my beats. I'm steady high off that Cali Green, about to fall asleep. Hollin' at a chick, nigga, in the back of my Jeep, rolling through the Terror Dome. I remain discreet. Yo, I like these nice things, but I ain't in the floss, and I'm more concerned about the Cali coochie I be tossed. Only in Cali, niggas smoke the bomb is green. Sunny weather, high rollers that be on the scene. Only in Cali, niggas pose with gangster leans, mobbing the beach to the valley where you get that scene. Only in Cali, niggas smoke the bomb is green. Sunny weather, high.
Yeah, you can still use a Shure. You can use a Shure 57 or 58. Either one of those microphones will work perfectly fine to record anything that you're going to record. You just have to step back from it. And I know it's a dynamic microphone, and it would be more like, you know, you're going to use a 57 more for live performances, right? So if it's a 57, even or a 58, because the one's a fucking for drum, you know, more so for drums, but you could still use it for vocals, and the other one is fucking for vocals and shit. But it's a performance microphone, so it's something that you're going to use when you're out at the bar performing and shit like that. You still have to be 6 inches away from it, even if, because with that microphone, you don't need phantom power for a Shure 57 or a 58. You don't need a phantom power for either one of those microphones. So since you don't need phantom power for those microphones, it's not the same as a condenser microphone, because a condenser microphone is going to pick up more details. And even if you have a dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone in the same interface, you're going to have to turn the dynamic microphone up more in order to get the signal to come through as full as the condenser microphone. So when you're recording with condenser microphones, you just want to put that shit at, like, I don't know what kind of interface that you have, but maybe at like 50% or 45%, record that vocal and then add your effects and everything to it, because you probably don't have a preamp. But you have to be 6 inches away. Even if you're looking at your signal when you're recording and the signal on your computer is showing your wave file is small, that fucking shit don't matter. What's most important is the source data that you're putting into the DAW. So the audio that I'm recording, so whatever I'm recording from my mouth into the microphone, the clarity of that is more important than the size of the wave. I don't care what fucking nobody says, because if you give me a fat ass wave that sounds like shit, I can't do nothing with that shit. But if you give me a small ass wave that is clear as fuck and I can work with the shit and I can clean it up and I can do what I need to do, that's going to be the best sounding mixing track that I can give you. So those are just some thoughts to think about, you know, when you're recording with the Shure. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. But a beta will work though. Yeah, I don't have okay to music makers. I don't have a dynamic microphone anymore. I gave it away to my cousin, but I did a Temu video where I record into an SM58 clone. So I mean, I'm literally telling, I know you're not coming at me hard. I know it's just jokes. But even with a dynamic microphone, you want it to be 6 inches away, because when you're like performing on stage, you want the microphone to be like this far away from your mouth. You don't want the microphone to be all up in your mouth, because then you're gonna hear all the it's just all the plosives and shit like that. I just don't have a dynamic microphone that I could show you. I guess this is a dynamic microphone, but it's like a Yeti, so it's like that shit's probably 24 inches away from me and shit, 2 feet. All right, let's go ahead and get back to this. Sorry, man. I'm just trying to help you, man. I really like you, Wally Dank. You show up to my streams all the time. I wanna hear your music be the best as possible, because I think you always do a good job of rapping, and I like your beats and stuff too. So
I remain discreet. Sunny weather, high rollers that be on the scene. Only in Cali, niggas pose with gangster leans, mobbing the beach to the valley where you get that scene. Only in Cali, you find bomb putty cat. The same place you can find a hoodie rat, swisher packs and hoes with backs. Niggas got stacks and they's be max. The hustle game cold, so you got to be a real G. If you wants to bring the heat, no need for beef. Niggas get to stack this cheese. Put the minds all together, then we do it with ease. Hustle game stay cold in the Golden State. Motherfuckers round the way got to have some faith. That West Coast G-Funk, that's what we like. Up in California, you know a nigga keep it tight. Low riders, El Caminos and drop tops, 100 spokes. Niggas steady bumping pop. True West Coast style posted up in Venice. And all around the world, niggas still know we a menace. Only in Cali, niggas smoke the bomb.
Yeah, bro, this just needs a little better mix. So things that I noticed about the vocal that can help you out too as well. It doesn't sound like the vocals are bust out. So, you know, again, I'm always going to say the same shits, right? When I hear certain things, I'm always going to be 1000% consistent because that's the issue, you know, like at least when I'm hearing it, it's like with the vocals need to be bust out. So you need to have compression, EQ, your de-esser, your second EQ, and whatever else you want to put on there, whether it's, I know it's not auto-tune for this, but whatever is a basic ass effect you want to have on the main fucking track. Then you're going to bust it out, and then this is what makes it sound professional. Like, so this is like very important. Like, I mean, I talk about this all the time, but it's very important. If you want your mix to go from sounding like just the homeboy down the street made a track and I'm listening to it versus, oh, it sounds like it was at a studio recorded and it's still the homeboy down the street, but it sounds like this nigga's shit sounds legit. It's the little things like when you bust out your vocal and you send it to an insert or a bus or a send or whatever it is that you want to call it, depending on the DAW that you use, you're going to have on a send a reverb and delay. And then you're going to send the original signal to another bus or insert, and then you're going to put a high shelf EQ on that. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to allow your original signal to come through at full strength. So you're going to get your original signal. But then on top of that, with those two other inserts and buses, you're just blending in another vocal, which is going to make it sound thicker. So now you have two vocals because the insert with reverb and delay is still the vocal playing. So it's the vocal playing twice, but this other vocal only has reverb and delay on it. So you still get all the clarity of the original signal, but now you're also getting reverb and delay on there too. And then when you have this third insert and you have this third bus, now you're getting with the EQ on there, and it's just a high shelf EQ. Now that you have this high shelf EQ on there, you have three signals. So you have the vocal coming through three times. It's the same vocal, so it doesn't sound like it's echoed. It doesn't sound like it's not going to sound fucked up because it's the same exact signal with no latency coming through at a different time. So now you're getting this reverb and delay on top of the original signal, and then that high-end sheen that you want to hear that's missing in a lot of home producers' tracks is that last insert with the EQ where you put fresh air on it, or you went and got it, which is free, or you've got Ozone 11 EQ, which is free, and all you do is add a high shelf from like, I don't know, man, 8,000 all the way up. So it's just a shelf. I could be wrong on the exact temperature. It all depends on your vocal. But those things right there are what takes a track from sounding dope. But you get what I'm saying. That's how you're gonna make your track sound professional. It's gonna sound fire as fuck, you know? So that's like very important. Yo, let Dion Gordy mix it for you. He mixes good tracks. He's always around. It is a good song though. So I don't want to harp. I just want to make y'all better. Like, I can't stress this enough. When I first started the stream today and I wasn't getting tracks over, what did I say? I said that I got on this stream because I want to listen to y'all's music. Like, a lot of people do these critique streams, and they do these streams because they know it's like it could be a quick ass money grab. So motherfuckers will get on here and they tell everybody all stream long to donate and do all this other shit, right? Y'all don't hear me tell y'all to donate one time during the stream. I just pin it in the message that if you want to skip the line, you can, right? So I literally only get on this shit because I want to hear y'all's music. You know, I want to hang out with y'all and chill. There's no other reason why I do this shit. I don't do it for, we don't make no money off these streams because we can't get paid because y'all be using samples and shit. So I literally do this shit because I fuck with y'all. Like all that shit I was saying earlier about how I love y'all because y'all make my life, y'all make me able to live a life that is cool. The least I could do is pop back in here and listen to y'all's music and try to help y'all become better artists if I can. If I can't, you know, I apologize for that. melody's fire. Yo, it's funny. Hey, let me tell you what's funny. I kind of enjoy this stream a little more than my normal streams like this, because I'm just like at a point now where I'm gonna be a little more loose because I'm pretty laid back and I always got jokes. I knew the drop on this beat wasn't gonna be the one when I heard the melody. It was just something was telling me like this shit, the drop ain't gonna hit like it should hit. So you're gonna have to, I would recommend redoing the drums on this one. I would take this one down and redo the drums on this, like the drum bounce. But as soon as I heard the melody, I was like, I bet you this melody is too hard for this shit to be a perfect beat. This melody's fire as fuck though. I don't know if it's a sample or you made it, but it's fire.
Hey, boy, turn that up.
It's the drums. It's the drum. I'm not sure. Let me listen a little more. Let me listen. I don't think this bass is the one. Like it's like super deep bass. I feel like there could be a better bass 808 combination. You can leave the stutter on the snares though. I kind of like that shit. Like that 808 needs some distortion, needs some nastiness on it, needs some griminess on it. And it's like a super wide kick. So you need some extra griminess on that 808. The 808 needs to be full too. If the kick's gonna be wide, then that means it's gonna sit wide in the stereo field. Your 808 needs to be thick too, because that's the low end. So it needs to sit, it needs to fill up just as much as the frequency spectrum as the kick does. This melody is fire though. This melody makes me want to go have some kids, my dude. like that's, I mean that as a compliment. Yeah, it's a solid beat, my dude. Just the things that I talked about with the bass and the kick combination, could be a little bit better. Or maybe even like I said, like throwing some distortion or something, just make that 808 a little grimier. And then I would probably, I'm not really a fan of wide 808s, but I'm not against them either. So I'm not gonna tell you to make the 808 wide or not to make it wide. Use your own judgment on that. But if you're gonna leave the 808 as it is and add some grime to it, then I would pull that kick back in a little bit so it's not so wide in the stereo field, and I would work on the arrangement. The arrangement could be a little bit better because by the end, it does get a little bit repetitive. So maybe just little things that you can do with like your arrangement. It's just like automating a filter on the start of the verse. Now it's just got this EQ on there and it just automates it, and now it changes up the melody a little bit because it just sounds different to the average listener's ear. And that's going to give you a change that you could use with your arrangement, or adding halftime or whatever effect it is that you want to, a glitch or anything. But a lot of times, like if you're only going to use a couple of samples and flip those two samples back and forth, or only a couple of melodies, then those effects are what's going to make your beat doper. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a lot of sounds and a lot of shit to put into your arrangement, it's not the effects that's going to make it better. It's going to be the transition into the next sound. But the beat's dope. I would have some kids to that. Up next we got Brightish. I probably have to take a piss, but I'll wait 10 minutes. I'll wait till I'm an hour in. Brightish, I don't know. Exhale Flame. Let's go. Oh, hey, I got a super chat earlier I meant to say thank you for. The Soundation, thank you for the super chat, my dude. I appreciate you. But your message didn't pop up. I need to figure out how to get messages to be able to talk on the screen, but then I don't want motherfuckers to be sending me messages of nasty ass shit too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll continue the way that I'm doing it. I'll just read these niggas out. Nigga, this shit sounds like straight up Streets of Rage ass beat. If you are playing this in your car, you're a psychopath and you're about to go fight somebody. And I'm not even mad at you. Oh yeah, we're going to get into a fight. This about to make you fight a nigga. Don't be on a Henny. You gonna fight a nigga. I think the drum mix could be a little better though. I think the drop could have been a little harder. Feels crowded. I like the change of basses though a lot on this. All right, so with this beat, my dude, Brightonic, I feel like the intro was too long, so I agree with Goldeneye on this, where the intro is basically as long as the damn beat. So it's like, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like the intro can't be as long as the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, or longer than the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be building up for some shit that's not as long as the beat. So that's something that's simple that can be changed, just fixing the build up into the drop. And then there's just points where the beat's cool. I don't know, I don't make beats like this, so I don't know how I would have arranged this beat. Because I don't like, this is a me thing though, so this isn't a you thing, because your genre is different than the genres that I make, right? So I don't like beats where everything's like, and everything's hitting like an open hat and a clap and a kick and everything's hitting on the same beat. But that's me. So you don't have to change that for me. I'm just telling you my thoughts as I listen. I don't know how I would arrange that differently, because I feel like the beat felt like it was a buildup for a lot of the beat. It never just dropped into the beat. So since it was always, it never dropped into this grimy ass beat. So, I mean, I like it. You know, it's not really my wheelhouse, so I'm not trying to disrespect you. You know, again, I rock with you too. You know, you already know. But it's just those certain places in the mix where everything sounds crowded, I would fix that, and then I would fix the intro. Good sound selection though. Ego Trip. Are you talking about me with an ego trip, Brightonic? I wasn't waffling. I mean, like, I'm not even sure if your comment was aimed at me, so I'm just commenting just to give you my thoughts as somebody who reacts to the music. When I listen to these songs and when I listen to, oh, okay. I still want to say this though, now that I've already been thinking about it, because I just want to say my thoughts, because I know you're not now. I mean, I didn't think you were saying nothing to me because we cool. You my dude. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, Bartonic. You already know, you know? But when like a lot of us treat this music, I could be an asshole and I could be like, if I thought some shit was trash, I could be like, nigga, this shit is fucking trash. But that's a trash of me as a reviewer, because it's not fair to the musician that's making the music, because just because it's not my genre or my wheelhouse, it's not fair for me to call some shit trash that's not trash. So it's more, I think it's more important to point out the positives and the negatives. So like, I think that, oh, I see now, GoldenEye. Yeah, y'all gotta get along, man. I fuck with both of y'all. GoldenEye's like my real life homie and shit. That's my dude. Y'all already know we've done fucking live streams together. Vitonic is the homie too. Y'all gotta figure that shit out. Y'all quit fighting in the fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm that YouTuber. I don't want y'all motherfuckers fighting in the chat. Y'all be cool with each other, man. Both y'all cool. Vitonic like 17. GoldenEye. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone, man. He cool. But I just try to get positives and negatives, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but DJ Music, here's what I say, and I will give you this, because I'm not gonna let some shit get off that I don't think is good. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this shit is fire if it's not. I'm gonna let you know I'm not married to these sounds. You need to change your sound selection. I mean, I'm gonna be critical of the mix, but if a melody is good, but a beat sounds like trash, you can help save that producer. Like me being the person on the internet that's listening to the beat and trying to give an honest critique and feedback. Okay, my nigga, this beat sounds like ass cheeks. But the reason this beat sounds like ass cheeks is because you're using FL keys and like you've got rid of all the information underneath 750 hertz. And like, you know, like you've picked all these bad sounds. And so instead of being an asshole, I can simply just be like, hey man, I'm not really with the sound selection, but if you switched up and got these pianos, these sounds, that beat would sound better. And I feel like that's a better critique that you can give somebody to help them become a better musician than just telling them their shit's cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just my thoughts, man. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but that's just the way I feel, you know? Perk Dippity! What's good, my boy? How you doing? How's life treating you? Y'all already know Perk is the real life home dog, the homie and shit. I done met Perk 2 times in real life. And one time we kicked it tough for days. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga just showed up at NAMM and shit. And then boom, we was kicking it tough for the next fucking week. I gotta take a piss. And I need to fill my cup up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna play a track real quick. I'm gonna go to the restroom. And then when I come back, we'll keep the party rolling. I'm gonna fill my cup up too. Let's play something simple for y'all.
When the game goes sideways and the dice roll crazy and the fire burns in your eyes, would you still love me?
Would you still love me with $2 in my pocket? Would you still keep that picture tucked in your locket? Or would you need space like the air around the rocket? If you left for stayed, I guess I couldn't knock it. Just know through it all, I still love you the long way. There never seems to be the right time on the wrong day. If you gotta go, grab your bags and leave calmly. I get it. Shit, even Kim left Kanye. That's the life that we live. You was down for me when I was moving them bricks. Yeah, I'm still loving them libs. Made me forget about my other chicks. Anything you wanted from me, you know I got it though. Anything you see that you need, you know I'll cop it though. Love is what you seeking from me. I got a lot to show. Yo, you know the story you cold. I thought the chronicles.
When the game goes sideways and the dice roll crazy and the fire burns in your eyes, would you love? Would you still love? You still love? You still love me?
Yo, I'm not the same man that I used to be. Been at war with myself and it's a mutiny. Trying to change for the best, but this pain in my chest got my brain feeling stressed. It made me forget all about you and me. She was saying, baby, don't go, but I ain't hear a word. I'm already out the door. Pretty young thing, good head on her show, but anything that glitters damn sure ain't gold. Yeah, thought we'd be together forever, but things change, and that's word to the seasons and weather. It's absurd if you're thinking that your reasons were better. Started smooth, now it's cracked like freezes and leather. Contemplating on my next move now. And I've been off the level like a chip too smile. They say that in the garden of comfort nothing will grow. I gotta know if I told you all this shit, would you still love me though?
Balance. When the game goes sideways and the dice roll crazy and the fire burns in your eyes, would you love? Would you still love? You still love? You still love me?
Yo, we made this song. For anybody that doesn't know, we made this song on a stream. That shit was one of the dopest streams because it was like a bunch of different producers and shit were sending over loops and shit. And then I was arranging everything and I wrote the track on, I think I wrote the track the next day, I believe, because it was a lot. There was like, this track was like fucking 20, 25 different tracks of like instruments and shit. And then like all the BAM's layers. So I don't think I recorded my shit till the next day because I think I was mixing this shit and then I was writing it on stream. And then Dave sent me his shit the next day. One of my favorite, well, this is one of my favorite things in music. That track, actually, believe it or not, just because it was just something that was dope and it was organic and it was just creating music with people who just enjoy doing the same shit that you do. All right, up next, I'm gonna go with Jerome. Dan, I already played one track, so I like to play everybody's tracks and I'll come back if there's time. But Jerome, can we start at 2:12? Yeah, I got you. How long is it? My nigga, why you be having like 17 different YouTube accounts?
The thoughtful feature.
I swear some of them say Darkest of Winter and some say Rome Apart, and it always throws me off.
Built into QuickBooks
We need answers,
Online
Sway.
really supports me in staying organized, managing invoices and cash flow, and just keeps me up to date in real time.
How do I used to have YouTube Premium. I just don't pay for it no more. This sounds pretty smooth though. Something about it though sounds thin. So I don't know if it's the guitar, if maybe it needs to be, you know, sent out to a bus and then pan one to the left, one to the right. I'm not sure. Something just sounds a little thin in the mix.
With fading dreams in your eyes.
It's the drums too, but it's the different kind of genre. So I get that your drums aren't going to smack like mine. I'm just giving my opinion from a listener though. It sounds good though. I like the melodies though. And I like the vocals.
A temper and the child to your surprise. A promise of theory conflicting.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm not really going to judge the mix if it's from 2006, because if you heard the shit that I was putting out in 2016, this shit sounds better than that. So I'm not going to talk about your mix.
Words of someone who's beating our life. What could I possibly say? And when it's all about
I get the drums now though. Once he said the song was from 2006, I get the drums. Because this is when drums weren't smacking like they are now. I mean, we're talking about 18 years ago. This is before 808s and heartbreaks. This is before drums were really smacking. You gotta think about the era and time you're listening to the music from. Yeah, the only critique I'm really gonna have on this, again, because since it's from 2006, the master could have been a little better because it's not as loud as it could be. And if you're listening to a track from 2006, because I got to be fair on both ends. If we're listening to a track from 2006, we're in the middle of the loudness wars, and every track was loud in that era. But but drums weren't smacking it. We didn't have 808s, whatever the case was. Perk Dog, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you.
Got you.
Yeah, bro, I think this track is straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've given all the thoughts, I think. For 2006, this is fire. It's a great mix. Especially considering, like, you probably mixed it yourself. You know, it's been a long time. I've heard a lot of your music. Your mixes have improved. So, not a bad track. It's something that I would listen to if I was hanging out with one of my friends that aren't as melanated as I am. I'm from the suburbs though, so I'd listen to the shit and I would ride and I'd bump my head too. Don't judge me. Again, I'm not racist. My kids are half Asian. Up next we got Perk Dog with the super chat. Perk Dog knows I'm far from racist, man. I fuck with everybody. I fuck with everybody. No Diddy. But I believe we should be able to crack jokes too, as long as they're not too racist. I don't want to hear no super racist jokes. I'll take a chicken joke every once in a while.
Keep watching me and you'll see. I can show you how to be a G.
Yo, this is fucking fire. The mix needs a little bit of work, but this shit is fire. If I had some time, I'd be like, man, let me get the fucking vocals on this shit. Let me mix this shit for you, Perk Dog. I ain't got the time though, so I don't even want to say I'll do the shit, because you know I'll fuck around and say I'll do the shit and won't do the shit. You know that shit firsthand. I'm sorry. I love you still, man. Yeah, the mix is gonna need some work on the vocals though. I'm just on my shit. But I think it's because the beat's too loud in the original mix. So I think the beat's too loud and the vocals come behind the mix. The sounds need to be spread out a little bit more in your mix. You're like the best motherfucker on my subscriber list that sends music, who mixes stuff on a regular, but you do a lot of stuff that doesn't consist of vocals. And you've been getting into vocals a lot lately, and mixing a beat that is going to be a track that's just a vocal track is different from mixing a beat that's going to be, let me run that back. So mixing a beat that's just like a beat by itself is different from mixing a beat that's a fucking song. And so you're getting better, but the mixing of his vocal is just going to be a little better.
Round here, player, how you gotta be. That's why I never HATE. I'm just on my south shit.
This shit goes hard though, bro. This shit goes hard.
I'm just on my down south shit, baby. A lot of people talk shit about the South, but they don't know shit about the.
So it feels like there's too much EQ and reverb on this vocal right here as it comes in.
The South never lived here, but they spit like the South.
Because it sounds like whenever you hear a vocal that sounds like it was recorded in the bathroom, and I don't mean that negatively, it's just like if you record a lot of vocals, you know exactly what the fuck I mean. If you go into your fucking bathroom and you shut that goddamn door and you start talking, you hear a whole bunch of fucking reverb and echo. And it just feels like either the way this was recorded was in a room with a lot of reverb or echo, or there's just too much reverb on the verse.
Don't nobody drop hits like the South. Candy on the cars, I done did that. Big old gates at the crib where I live at.
And that flanger on there, it needs to be a little less subtle. Because you can get off using a flanger on vocals, but it has to be a little less present, so it doesn't spread the vocal out, because the vocal is supposed to sit mono. So once you start getting a vocal all the way over and left, and then it flanges and phases back over here, and then it's doing the same shit back over here, it just makes it sound weird. And when you're the listener, it sounds weird for a reason. It's because it's not contained to hear. It's allowed to go back and forth. So turn down the mix on that too.
For Jack, I wanna live, you better get back. Cause the fuck, I just don't get it. In Texas, everything larger. So much hair on, that's probably why it's so brown in the water. This the real New Jack City, baby, every corner is the Carter. And like every other state, when the law come around, everybody pull out their recorder. And it don't matter what you want, I got essays over here and over there that'll take your order. It's the South. Keep watching me and you'll see. I can show you how to be a G. I'm just on my own South shit. I'm just on my South shit, baby. Round here, player, how you gotta be. That's why I never HATE. I'm just on my South shit. I'm just on my South shit, baby. Got a dope fiend to wipe my slab down, so I can be clean in a slab line. Martin Luther King on a Sunday was the shit until his come down on the slab time.
Hey, just know I would bump this shit though. This is some shit that I would have on my playlist.
Shit all black on the Ave, man. You can tell your girl she can let her hair down. Just keep your heat with you, cause the streets will get with you. Have a real nigga rolling in the cab now. Styrofoam cup and you know what's in it. Raw paper cone and you know what's in it. Bitch booty so big, look like two bitches. Put on all three rubbers when you go up in it. Cause these hoes fuck with the ballers. And the way the shit looking, that's all us. Hope you don't fall in love. You might see me in the background the next time you FaceTime call up. We don't love hoes, but we love foes. And we love threes and bumper kids and piece of chain and watch and rain. Gotta spend a bankroll just to fuck with this. Some niggas rock Yeezys, I still rock ones. Pocket full of money, might not rock none. We don't talk a lot of shit cause everybody got guns. Whole niggas here, never nigga, we not one.
Hey, you know when you hear this song right here, this might be the lamest reference y'all hear on the internet all week. But this song right here reminds me of some shit where it'd be like, they not like us. If you don't understand what this nigga's saying, they not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Not only applies to hip hop. If you're not a hip hop in the hip hop culture, I'm not attacking y'all. You're all in the music community. I love all y'all. But what this nigga's talking about, it's just like, if you don't understand this shit, they not like us. They not like us.
Keep watching me and you'll see. I can show you how to be a G. I'm just on my own South shit. I'm just on my own South shit, baby. Round here, player, how you gotta be. That's why I never HATE. I'm just on my own South shit. I'm just on my own South shit.
One time to the bottom of the map. 30 rounds in the bottom of the strap. Yellow bone on the top of my lap. Down south, we the best, no cap. Coming down and I hit her stay hurt. Self-made on the front of my shirt. Street niggas so rocks in the dirt. Kinda get a real good number on the work. Top down and the windows go up. Big rocks on the front of my cup. Old school and a fresh new coupe. That's a real big shoes on a brand new truck. Southside about to slip right in. On things with a flip hot 10. Put your money on a Texas boy. Watch us down south, we gon' show you how to win.
Keep watching me and you'll see. I can show you how to be a G. I'm just on my down south shit. I'm just on my down south shit. Round here. how you gotta be. That's why I never HATE. I'm just on my down south shit. I'm just on my down south shit.
I fuck with the song heavy, like the concept of the song, and like especially being like somebody who's from the Midwest but lives in the South now. I feel it a little bit differently though. A lot of these songs I'll always feel differently because I've lived in different areas and different regions, you know? And niggas are the same everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Or people who are within the culture are pretty much the same everywhere. And so it's like, when you hear these songs and shit like that, a lot of times, it's just super relatable. I can relate to this shit because it's like, I live in the South. I live in Atlanta. It ain't the same as Texas, but all the shit this nigga talking about is the shit that I'm living every day. Good song, good track. It just needs those little fixes that I mentioned. I don't want to like double back on them, but you know, just mix that vocal a little bit better. If you need any help, you can text me. And I'll give you some more advice, or you can send it back and forth because I think that's a really good song. Like I'm not even capping. Like I think that's a really good song. So if you need any help getting that mixed down or getting it ready, I'll help you. I'm just not mixing the shit because, you know, unless you want to pay me, and I'm not asking you to pay me because you're the homie. So, up next I got Ox with a super chat. Man, I feel like, yo, the best reverb on vocals for me, the best reverb in general for me right now is fucking Reverb Intensity from Arturia. Because the initial preset is perfect. All you gotta do is turn down the mix a little bit, and it's perfect on anything. It's perfect on any sound that you're gonna use. And so it's like, I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. Like, if you don't have Reverb Intensity, that's just one of the plugins that I sincerely, it's probably my favorite, one of my favorite 3 plugins. It's taken my favorite reverb spot because it's just fucking, it will always get your reverb right. It will always. You don't even have to do any work, barely. Just turn your mix down a little bit. Y'all see my streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have seen streams of me. Some of y'all have seen streams of me making music. You see what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make the shit so long, you know exactly what the adjustments and everything is that you need to make on a sound or whatever. You see, I'm about to pull that reverb up. Just pull the mix down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Pull that bitch down. I don't know the exact percentage off the top of my head, but pull that bitch down. I know what it looks like when I'm looking at it. And then it's going to sound good, you know? Certain plugins are better than other plugins because of the actual like effect plugins, because of the initial presets. Like, you don't have to do a lot of work to get the sound that you want. That's why I like suggest the shit that I be suggesting. All right, YouTube Music.
No clue if this is normal.
Ask the tree.
We on a new screen now.
How much is too much catnip?
All right, so hold on. I'm fucking thrown off now. Up next, we got Ox. What am I playing? 300 text. It threw me off when it went to the next song. All right, let's go. I think I failed to give out some likes earlier. I might feel bad for that shit. My apologies.
Sorry, airplane mode when somebody calls me. Got a few day ones, yeah.
So this vocal has the same issue as the other vocal earlier. It just doesn't have the vocals aren't blessed out. So it's not as full in the mix as it should be. So it sounds like everything is just on the actual vocal track versus, again, EQ, compression, gate, de-esser, all that shit being on the main track. and then having it sent out to another track with the reverb and delay, then have it sent out to another insert, bus, or send, depending on your program, and having a high shelf EQ. So it just sounds like it doesn't have those steps done for this vocal.
They the ones I'ma help with some flossing.
Because when you hear that, I explained this earlier, Ox, I don't know if you were here. I'm not doing that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going on that 5-minute diatribe again. But basically those things that I say all the time will make your vocal thicker, because you're basically getting 3 signals of your initial signal just with different stuff. With like the effects, like the compression, EQ, gate, de-esser, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like auto-tune's gonna be on this first one. Then you're gonna get a second track that's gonna have reverb and delay. And so now you got 2 of the same tracks and it's coming through thicker. Now you got a third one that's just top end sheen, which is giving it that, you know, that sheen on the top end. So you always gotta bust and send your stuff to sends.
Peace on a place I'm holy. Guess it's my wish to be. Ask now and I'll receive. Let's stop fall and repeat. Falsetto, 300 tests, guess you won't let go. I'm a fall runner when you gonna set go. Catch you giving out.
Yeah, like channel routing, like this. Again, I'm sorry if this isn't what y'all want to see, but the point of these streams are to make y'all better versus the point of this shit's to make y'all better versus anything else. I'm not gonna be able to record, but I can at least show you. All right. So if you have, this is your vocal track right here, okay? I'm not gonna pull everything up. Just bear with me, please. If it's not making sense, tell me and I'll get a little deeper. So this is your main track. On this, you're either gonna have EQ or compression first. Well, if you have auto-tune, you're gonna have auto-tune first. That's what's gonna be the first thing on your shit. And then you're gonna have EQ or compression. It depends on what you believe and what you feel. People believe different shit, so I'm not here to argue what's more important, EQ or compression first in your chain. That's not my argument. So then after that, you're probably gonna have like a gate. You might even have the gate here on the second slide. That's where I would have my gate. I normally have my gate come through before EQ and compression. So if you have EQ and compression right here, this is going to be your surgical EQ. Then you're going to have another EQ right here. And then whatever else you want to put on this fucking shit. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to a second track. So you see how I'm on insert number 1? Boom, we're going to route. So now we're routed to this track. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to add our reverbs and our delay. So whatever reverb that we're using, so for me, again, I said it was reverb intensity. I think this is the dopest reverb out right now. Then normally I just turn this fucking dry wet level down probably to about 15-ish. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in between here, depending on how it sounds. And then after that, I'll just grab Fruity Delay, because Fruity Delay is dope. It's like the dopest delay to me because it has all those modulation features. So boom. Now I have it routed from track 1 to track 2. Then I'm going to come back to track 1 and I'm going to route it again. So boom, now I've routed it one more time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to either add fresh air or I'm going to add ozone EQ onto the track to give it a little bit of top end sheen. So let's see here. Let's go to, I don't even know how ozone. Can I read? N-O. I would just add an EQ. So let me just grab Fruity EQ. Where are you at, bitch? You at O? And then I would do something like, I would do a high-end shelf, you know, something just basic like that, but I would fine tune it. And this is just on the third insert. Or what I really would do is I would grab Fresh Air and then I would add Fresh Air, which is a free plugin, onto this insert. And then I would figure it out from there. And so with Fresh Air, it's going to be different with every track. It just depends on how it comes across. So I'm not going to tell you a starting point. Fuck, we'll get out of here. I'm not going to give you a starting point or nothing like that on it. But, oh shit, everything froze up. Damn. Shit no more. I don't want to do that shit no more. Nah, save no changes, bitch. Back up, bang back, bang back. But that's what I would do to get the vocals a little bit doper and tighter.
You wanna pick up where we started, but I'm feeling so broken hearted. Gotta call the ambulance, come and save me. Me, myself, and I hope you come and save 3. Throwing dirt on my name and shit.
What's up, Tyrone? Welcome.
Don't you know that I'm chosen, I'm favored. I be MIA on some occasions. Hope you learning and growing your patience. Look at all I'm imagining, I'm attaching it. Drawing hearts by your name of the tapestry. Hanging down from the rope off your balcony. Guess it's part of the game, such a tragedy. Oh hey, both hands on your back when I'm diving in. Heard the sound of my chains and the sound of skin. Yeah, my name 10 times and they count from 10. No more phone isn't dead, got like 3%. Hurry up, no pillow talk, got it checked. I mean no harm, but you need a supplement. Lazy as fuck, also finished, I'm confident. Won't settle. 300 just cause you won't let go. I won't fall, wonder when you gonna set go. Cause you giving out like your back's home. You wanna pick up where we started, but I'm feeling so broken hearted. Gotta call the ambulance, come and save me. Me, myself, and I hope you come and save
3. Hey, one thing I like about Goldeneye, in case y'all don't know him, like I really do hold him in a high regard. So as we're in these chats and we're all talking and shit, I actually hold that man in a high regard. He's like one of my music friends of like decades and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was in a group with 2Cypher. Y'all all fucking know 2Cypher. He was in these streams. So I hold him in a high regard as far as somebody who's knowledgeable about equipment, mixing, sounds, and shit like that. I wish that nigga would take some of my beats, but he doesn't rap in the style of beats that I make. And that's the funniest shit too, is because we rap the same. We don't rap nothing alike, but we rap the same as far as like we're rapping about shit. We're not just rapping about nothing. But I would rather rap to like up tempo boom bap beats and like trap beats and drill beats, and he ain't doing that shit. That nigga ain't doing that shit. That nigga's like, I need some fucking grimy ass boom bap beat that sounds like it's from the 90s or the early 2000s, and that's all we doing. But he typically has a good opinion too. So if you're in the chat and you're listening and you're watching what certain people are saying, that's one person I would definitely take some feedback from, because he's a legitimately real one. Y'all have seen him on, if some of y'all have seen him on streams with me. I don't bring people on my platform that I don't fuck with. And y'all ain't never see me bring nobody on streams but 2Cypher and him. So I just need y'all to understand, you don't have to take anybody's advice. You don't even have to take my advice, but I highly respect his opinion on a lot of this shit. DK Randika. Yeah, Miss Crystal, that's my girl. She cool as she cool as the other side of the pillow. That's my fam right there. That's part of my YouTube family, you know. We've only done a little bit of content together, you know. She did a podcast with me, I did a podcast with her, but when I say that's my people, I would always look out for her. That's my people. I rock with her heavy. For real, for her and Arco. You know what I'm saying? Those are those motherfuckers are legit ass people. They're cool ass people in real life. Like when you're talking to them behind the scene, they are really cool people. So I'll always rock with them. Always.
I am here to tell you today that your feeling.
I think that this beat, I think that it was good. I think I gave enough critiques, you know. I just gave my thoughts. I just think that the whole issue with this is probably the mixing of the vocals. I would have to hear the song again though, because I feel like the vocal mix, again, this isn't a slight. I think the song was good, but I think the vocal mix was, I don't even want to say so bad, because I've heard worse vocal mix today on stream. But for where I think that your music sits at, Ox, I don't think that the vocal mix did justice to the quality of the art that you put out. And so just go back and like work on those things, and every track it gets easier. Like it's so easy to bust and route shit. It's hard at first. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It's hard because it's like, what the fuck am I doing? She kind of cute though. But it's like, what the fuck am I doing? But then it's like, once you figure it out and you've done it like 4 or 5 times, it's the easiest shit in the world because you're going to do the same, you're going to do similar shit every time. You're not going to do the exact same shit, but you're going to do similar shit. So you can set up presets, you know, as a starting point. And so then boom, as soon as you bust something out, you have your reverb and your delay preset already ready to go. I mean, it gets really easy the more you just start actually doing it. What's up, Dennis? All right, so what I normally do, if you super chat me twice, I will play one other song and then come back to your super chat just to give it a little different, you know, mix up in what we got going on. So I got 2 super chats from Ox. We're going to play Vincent Smith, and then we'll come back to Ox. Put the Ox on. Nope. See, so what we're not doing today is letting this beat slide off without me rapping to it. So y'all gonna have to give me a second. We're gonna set this mic up. This shit about to go the fuck down. I don't even know if y'all knew what the fuck was about to go down, but this shit about to go down. I needed 2 seconds of this beat to realize that I was probably gonna be rapping. And I can't rap with this Fi-Fi microphone. So what would I have to do? Oh yeah, shit. Give me some words in the chat. Like, I ain't even heard the drop yet, and I know I'm about to rap to this shit. I wasn't even gonna rap today. It only took me about 2 seconds of this track. And I was like, yeah, it's about to go down. Basement. Let me start getting some more. Start queuing up the words. We're gonna need them. We're gonna need them. All right, let's go. Hey, what's up? Hey. This beat already goes hard. Can y'all hear the music? I guess I didn't check that shit. Yo, what would y'all do? Yo. This is about to be the funniest shit y'all ever seen. All right, yo, check. Yo, they always sending beats for your boy me to critique so they can get better and be top beat. They can be the best that they can always do. So I listen to the beats and then I do what I do. But on this beat right here, the drums need to smack more. I don't really care, let the fucking clap more. I mean, pull that shit forward, cause if that clap was forward, that shit would sit in the beat just a little better. But the melody is sweet on this bit. It's like cheddar in the 90s. I mean, it's money. I don't really care. I spit a little bit and shit is not funny. But let me get back to the words in the chat, man. I'm moving on a windstorm. Meaning that I'm gone in a sandstorm. Meaning that I throw 2 forks and you can see my whole real form. This is hard, man. I really love the beat. Bedroom rap coming, nah, this is a studio rap coming, and I don't really care, nigga, I'm sunning, motherfuckers talking shit, nigga, I ain't gunning, get back, cause I'm smooth like a Cadillac, niggas talk a little bit, but I kill a track, I'm nasty and you been knew that, I roll with my constituents, niggas know I spit all of this shit, and it is nothing but that viciousness. You wanna step too close, but these bitch niggas can't get with this. I'm still coming in this and I'm all up in my fitness. Like I'm in the gym putting up fucking reps. I don't really care, blast like nukes over text. Y'all niggas know I'm like I breathe. Cause niggas step close and they can feel the damn straight. Get it? Rat-tat-tat, they fake. I don't really care, nigga. I'm just trying to get some cake. I'm trying to live life. I don't care about living by a lake. I just care about doing my shit and my kids can get some shit that I can pass down. Fuck it, man, I'm straight gas now. Niggas talk a little bit of shit, they rap in they ass now. I don't really care, You can see the flash now. Niggas is fucking spitting. And I don't really care. Niggas know that I'm spitting. I see critique freestyle. I know that's wild, but I'm all in this bitch. Oh, I got my own fucking style. Post it up. That shit made me laugh. Let me get back on point. All right. So I feel like this beat is pretty dope. I feel like the mix could be a little bit better. I think I mentioned that in the freestyle. It wasn't a slight or a shot. I just thought that was kind of funny. You know, again, we're creatives and we just do stuff as the moment pops up, and freestyling and critiquing a nigga's beat is the fucking wildest shit I seen on the internet. And I didn't even see the shit because I can't see the shit. I'm not watching the internet. I'm just on the internet. That shit's fucking wild though. Y'all can't give me no props for that shit. May not have been the dopest bars though. I can admit that. Yo, that shit going down in the books, bro. I ain't never in my lifetime seen a nigga critique a motherfucker in a freestyle on the internet. We gonna start doing that shit though. Beats by God. Why you stop doing beats, nigga? You make fire beats. So I got up next. I still do have Ox, and then I got Beats by Got You on the super chats because Ox sent me two. So just want to make sure, you know, I always want to. I think the beat was straight though. I think the sample was fire. I think the arrangement needs a little bit of work so it doesn't sound repetitive. I don't know if it'll sound repetitive with multiple artists, but if there's just one artist on here, it's gonna get repetitive because you're only gonna want to hear one voice, or you're only gonna hear one voice, and the arrangement could just be a little tighter with some effects and some different stuff, all that other shit. Tone, my guy, I need to know how you've been getting along with the new FL Studio. I mean, I'm not saying that. Oh, I lied, man. I lied. So before I got you, I got Tone, because Tone sent a cash app over 7 minutes ago. So, but how you liking that FL, my dude? There's so many people in this chat that I want to link up with each other. How can I get y'all to start linking up with each other and making music? Let's take a moment before we get going. I know that's not what y'all are here for, but I know like there's different people in here that do different shit. But I know y'all niggas. Like I know the motherfuckers in here who be making, I mean, I don't want to say, you know, who be making dope music, but there's some people in here that make top tier elite music, and y'all need to fucking start collaborating together. Like just start making music together. How can I link y'all up, you know? Because I feel like if you rock with the channel and you come here every week, or you come here for all these critiques, or you come here for these streams and you want my opinion, then I feel like you should trust my opinion on who you should work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm listening to y'all niggas every week for years. You know, so like I know, so I need y'all to understand that shit. I've been listening to a lot of y'all motherfuckers every single week of my life for years. So I'm like, man, I think if these niggas would collab together, they'd be dope, you know? I just want to, we'll just start tagging each other, you know? Like, I feel like Ox would make good music with, I feel like Ox and the Tone and fucking Goldeneye, y'all feel like y'all can make some fire ass songs, you know? Cause Ox and fucking, you know, Tone can make the beat, Ox can rap a little bit, fucking Goldeneye can kick on the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like all the verses will be dope. The beat will be dope. Y'all make some fire ass. Y'all motherfuckers can make a CD together tomorrow and figure out how to, you know, profit off that shit. But I think Tone, I think that you and Goldeneye and Ox, I would like to see y'all three link up. Definitely, I need Tone and Goldeneye to link up. But it's gonna be a fight because Goldeneye is not gonna rap to no super trap beats, but Tone's not gonna make no super boom bap beats either. So y'all gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle. But I think that the finished product on that shit would be something that neither one of y'all niggas would expect. Because Goldeneye has lyrics. Like this nigga is spitting. He's gonna give you double and triple entendres. And Tone's gonna give you fire ass beats and good mixes. Hey VVVD, it is 10 for the super chat. So you're gonna have to send 8 more. I'm sorry. I'm not active in my Discord, so I gotta link y'all up through like text message and send. I'm about to go get another beer though. I'm sorry. About to be beer 2 into the day. I got 4 beers left, and I'm going to try to quit drinking again tomorrow. I know some of y'all don't want to hear this story about me drinking again. But it's fucking hard out here in the streets, man. It's hard. It's hard to live by yourself, not have shit to do after you get done working for the day. You wake up at 4 and you work from 4 to 1 in the afternoon, and now you have nothing to do. I ain't married no more. I'm divorced. My kids don't live in this state. I ain't got shit to do. So I got to get my shit back together, though. So today is the last day I'm trying to drink for a while, unless I'm like at an event or some shit, you know. But I only got 4 beers. I'm not going to the store. I'm not going to get more beer. Well, I think I got 3 beers. So I'm not going to the store to get more. Hopefully today could be the last day. Shoot a prayer to your boy. I need him to. You know what I'm saying? We always shoot prayers and shit to people in these chats, but sometimes I need them too. So I'm going to play a track real quick while I go refill my beer. It's probably going to make some of y'all smile. Might make some of y'all upset. I think it's going to make y'all smile more than upset, though. Come on, let's go. This is the beat of the year right here. Absolutely the beat of the year. I could listen to this shit all day long. Oh, yeah, Look, hoes. Oh, let me stop. Drizzy! I can't hold y'all though. I think some of the nastiest shit in this battle was this BBL Drizzy song, because it's like, now every time anybody talks about, well, I'm not gonna have any kind of surgery to lose no weight, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can clearly look into your computer, your phone, whatever it is that you're looking at right now, your TV, and you can see that I don't need to lose no weight. But I think it's foul that anytime that anybody gets fucking liposuction or any kind of surgery to lose weight, and it's a guy, they gonna call that shit a BBL. That shit is funny, because that shit's already started. That shit has already started on Gil's Arenas. Gil's was like, I'm about to get a BBL. And then, like, you know, they went on that shit. He's like, we're doing this summer thing and I gotta be out at the beach and I don't work out like that no more, so I'm gonna get a BBL. And I just couldn't stop laughing, because it's like, I can't take these niggas serious referring to liposuction as BBL surgery. They don't got, I'm not, I'm gonna be trill, right? Because y'all know I'm always gonna be authentic with y'all. Whether my opinion is left field, whether it's an abstract opinion, whatever the fuck you want to think about the shit I say, I don't really care, Like, I fuck with y'all, but I don't care what nobody thinks about how I feel about life. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, Like, whatever the fuck you think ain't gonna change what the fuck I think, Like, we've been through different experiences. But I'm not mad at niggas for deciding to get like hair transplants or to like go get braids and shit in their hair. And this is coming from a nigga with an afro, okay? So I need you to understand I have a full head of hair. My shit is thick, right? Pause. No diddy. But like, I'm not mad at somebody for wanting to have hair. I'm not mad at a nigga for wanting to get a stomach BBL. I'm not mad at a bicep implant because niggas fuck chicks who have fake titties, fake asses, fake eyelashes, fake faces, fake hair. So it's like, I'm like, I'm so far in the middle of progressive and conservative, you wouldn't even understand. Like, I'm so far in the middle because some shit I'm fucking far as fuck left on, but some shit I'm far as fuck right on. So it's like, I'm like in the middle of that shit. And I think that if it's okay for women, it should be okay for men too. Equality, right? The main thing about equality is for shit being equal for both sexes. So if chicks can get surgery to make themselves feel better, dudes should be able to too. I ain't doing this shit. I'm cool with myself. I am comfortable in all the skin that God gave me. But I understand why some people might not be. Let's go, Axe.
Wow, sincere. You really mean it?
He said I'm about to get my shoulders widened. Pause. I'm not mad at spray paint haircuts either. I'm not mad at it. Hey, yo. This beat's calm. This feels like an interlude on a Drake. This beat feels like an interlude on a Drake beat, a Drake CD. I don't like the kick though. It should be a more laid back kick. Cause it sounds like you have a trap kick on like a boom bap-ish, R&B-ish type beat. So the kick, it's just not the right kick. Cause this is some shit that Drake would rap and sing on. So it makes it kind of boom bap-ish, kind of R&B-ish, Like, I got these bitches coming in the mouth now. Some shit like that, would be said on this. And then like the rapping would be like, look, it was cool from the jump. When she came over, she was talking like she was trying to hump. And then I showed her that I'm a real one. And she was like, oh shit, a real one. I feel one. I killed her. When it comes to the game spitting, man, something, man. I be all up in it. Hit. But I'm cool in my demeanor. Cause I don't really care, I'm not that regular stink meaner to these girls, to these women, to these damn females. I need you, you need me, and that's the damn detail. Don't derail how life should be. I don't really care cause she was straight cute to me, But I feel like that's how somebody would rap to this with the singing before that. I feel like this is a fire beat though. This is a really good beat. This is a really good beat for a song maker. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that could do like multiple different aspects of music. You know what I'm saying? This is the perfect beat for them because it would allow them to express their artistic side and they could sing and they could rap. They could do all this fucking shit to this beat and they're not really held down by, there's no limitations to it. But I do think you need to fix that fucking kick. That's all. That's all I could hear the whole beat was that kick hit me in the ear like, nigga, I hate you. Why am I still playing? No, I'm playing. But that kick needs to get a little better. He said this shit sound like A minor. We're not doing that shit today, y'all. I can't fuck with y'all. Up next, I got Tone Montana. I got Tone, and then I got VYVYD. No, maybe. No, I don't have VYVYD because he didn't send me the super chat. I got Tone, and then I got Beats by Got You. Tomorrow, I'm working on a joint synth album with a fellow producer that goes by Rye. This is a quick sample from the project we're working on with no drums. All right, let's go. Hey, can I tell you something, Tone? This is just me. This is a me thing only. So this isn't like an all artist. If I hear a beat like this and it's got some low end coming in underneath it, I would like you to give me some kind of Moog style bass that's a little thicker. Just that's just what I'm hearing as I'm listening. Now, granted, I'm a producer and a fucking artist, so sometimes the shit I say isn't fair because it's like, ain't no rapper gonna think about that shit. But just thinking about it from my perspective, I want this bass to be a little thicker. So I want it to be more of a Moog style bass. Then it seems like it's like GMS, like FL-GMS, which is cool, but the sound's not gonna be as thick as like a Moog Mariana or something like that. Like that, I need this thicker. Because earlier I told an artist I don't want to hear the bass come in. That was more of an 808. If you have a bass lead in with your melodies, that's cool. Tone, do you run your amps through? Tone, do you run your synths through preamps? I do feel like this melody is hard as fuck though. This is hard as fuck. Like really fucking hard. Hey, I'm gonna say the most fucked up shit I ever said to you on stream before, Tone. Don't take this as an insult. This melody is so dope that I would rap over this shit and I would be like, don't fucking touch the drums or the bass. Let me have that shit. Because again, I'm a producer and a rapper. But I know exactly how I can hear these drums smacking in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it would be more of like a Kanye vibe, the way that I would have the drums smacking. So they wouldn't be like your normal consistent shit. It would be like some shit that seemed like it was a little bit off the grid, off tempo, smacking. Bro, this melody's fire. This is a really good melody. Really good loop, really good sample. I just want that bass to be thicker. So it'd be something like it'd be some slappy drums, you know what I'm saying? It'd just be some sloppy drums. Good shit though. Tone, you already know you're like one of my favorite producers on the whole internet, you know. Professional producers, home producers. I'm not putting you in either category, but I'm saying of all producers, you're one of my favorites. Good beat, good melody. I could fuck that shit up. I would kill that beat. All right, so up next we got Beats by Got You. Oh shit, my chat ain't going to the bottom. Go to the bottom, nigga. All right, Got You. Anytime. I swear to God, this shit sounds like Anytime, Any Place from Kendrick and Drake. I'm gonna flick you off. I can take no more Kendrick and Drake. I can take no more Kendrick and Drake. I can't do any more Kendrick and Drake. These niggas. I was listening to these niggas diss tracks every day, like multiple times. I can't even hear these niggas' voices right now. I'm so sick of those two niggas.
You want something sweet? I got you.
So this mix, just push play. This beat sounds pretty straight, but the mix sounds like it's too wide. Like there's not enough information coming down the middle. But if a vocal got on here, that could be the information you need. But it does sound too wide just listening to the beat. Let me get some words though. This beat's fire. I'll rap to it. Let me get some words. Let me get some words. Yo, check. Man, I've been known to play these niggas something just like the fiddle, but I don't get into nonsense and bullshit like I'm P. Diddle. Get it? Get it? Nah, fuck it. No fucking tantras needed for me to flip it. I'm gifted. I'm hitting like the military. Very scary. Matter of fact, situation very hairy. You don't want near nada with something, cause I be in this bitch and I'm about to start something up. The smoke. Something like a Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson. Niggas know that I'm reacting. I'm packing words all day. These niggas talking shit, but these niggas can get slayed. Noodles and oodles of noodles. Niggas know I'm dog walking bitch ass niggas just like they poodles. And niggas is getting close and they can straight up get canoodled. And I really don't care what the fuck is your mood, dude. You ain't know I could flip it like that. I'm so sick on this bitch, man. I'm nasty with the raps, I take it back to like 1964 and I move on a motherfucker like I'm a Chevelle. Think about it. A 64 Chevelle, one of the nicest things you've seen in this bitch. Fire as hell. If it's red, niggas is talking shit, fucking with me, you dead. I don't really care if niggas is thinking they got street cred. I'm triumphant, something like a Wu-Tang. Who bang, niggas know your boy come do things. I'm so vivid with the dreams, man. I don't really care, man. I'm all about getting creams, man. I post up. I'm a dreamer. I don't really care, nigga, triple fucking beamer. If niggas knew my past, they might not fuck with me, but I don't really care cause I'm sick and I'm not trying to be in the industry. I'm not gonna really speak no slurs, but I'm all up in this bitch and I'll leave your mentals blurred. Man, it's something. I'm leaving these niggas blurred, knocking niggas out and still flipping the bird like, niggas zoning like I'm all day. Niggas wanna talk all of that shit, I'm at the mall all day. But I ain't shopping, I ain't spending shit, man. I'm just trying to find a little bird that I can flip. And I don't really care, cause I never bang like a crip. But I'm still in this bitch, and these niggas is talking that shit, but I dropping these hits. And these niggas don't know that something is always on this bitch. I don't know if that shit was dope or nice, but the beat was cool. I think I gave some good critiques at the beginning. I rapped to the beat, and obviously I always say, yo, if you can get me to rap to the shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not really rapping to a bunch of beats and it's just like one here and there, the shit's fire. So, I mean, I don't really have any more critiques than that. I think the shit was legit. It was cool. I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so thank you for sending the other super chat, but again, the same thing always applies. I always play one track in between double super chats, just to give somebody else some shine. But I'm coming right back to you, got you, and I appreciate you. I'm burping like a motherfucker over here. Let me I gotta grab this charger real quick. My vape about to die. Motherfucker. Muda booga. But for real, but for real, y'all know why I love these streams so much? Because y'all niggas let me do whatever the fuck I want to do. When I'm fucking up, y'all will still come fuck with me and be like, hey, nigga, you fucking up. But when I'm doing right, y'all be like, oh, nigga, you doing all right. But then it's like just little shit. Like, I can dip out, go get chargers, piss, go fill my beer up and shit. And y'all niggas just don't leave. Y'all be here hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I needed a charge for this bitch, though. We wasn't going to be able to continue the screams without that shit. Yada-da. Yada-da ming. All right, so... Oh, okay. So I played this one, so I got you next here for Edge of Madness. But I'm going to go ahead and play Timothy Thebani real quick. Connie. It was Connie in the station. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate you, my dude. So I like, let me just talk over it. I actually like the melodic sound selection, but I don't think that the drums really fit this beat. I don't think the drums in the 808 really fit this beat. You could probably get off with the 808, but the hi-hat and like the clap don't really match. So you gotta change those. Like this sounds like it could be a Drake type beat if it had different drums, like a more laid back 808 that's not so present, because the star of this beat should be the sound selection of all your melodies. So I would pull the bass back, I would just go get a regular sub bass instead of an 808, and then I would get like a calm kick, and I'd put that in there and sidechain the kick to the 808 so that it comes through good. But you don't need all the slides and shit on this beat because it's just a smooth ass beat. I would vibe to this too, but I just think that a different bass, a different kick, and a different clap and a different hi-hat would do service to this beat. Because again, I feel like this is a Drake type beat. So you just gotta have 40 drums on this, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta go get the Native Instruments Play Series bundle, but you gotta have some 40 type drums on this shit, just so that it goes with the vibe of the beat, you know? Just my thoughts. Again, I could always be wrong. I'm just a nigga with a camera and a microphone who's done a bunch of music. But I think it's a good beat. I do. I think it's good sound selection. The melodic pieces, but I feel like all the drums and the bass, we could switch those out and you got a fucking banging ass beat, you know? You got a 6 a.m. in Calabasas type beat and shit. All right, so up next we have Got You, followed up by GoldenEye on the super chats. This one is the YouTube video. All right,
You want something sweet? I got you.
I wish the drop would have been right there, though. Me personally, this is another personal thing, so you don't have to take this as like the fucking scripture. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't set in stone. This ain't the scripture. But if you're gonna have your beat tag right before 4 or 8 more bars switch up, just drop the fucking beat right there, because it always sounds doper when it's like, I got you, boom, 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 or however the bass is gonna come in or whatever. It always sounds better when the beat drops right after your beat tag. Always. It's like always. And if you want to have a long intro, then move your beat tag over here right before the drop. I feel like this beat is fire. But if I had one critique for the beat, it would be with the bass that you're using, we're not getting enough low end. So I would like maybe to layer another bass with that shit, just so the low end is present. Because that's the only element of the beat that it's missing, is like that low end frequency. Yo, what's fucked up is he wanted me to pay attention to the visuals, and I honestly have not paid attention to the visuals at all because I've been listening to the beat. But I fuck with Got You. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's cool as fuck. You know, he hits me up on Instagram often and shit like that. So I actually rock with him. You know, I have conversations and stuff with him. So it's like I'm not even looking at the video. I'm just trying to critique his work. That's funny. The visuals are dope though, as I'm paying attention now. Yo, I got a funny story I want to tell y'all, but I can't even really tell y'all because y'all probably judge me. And I wouldn't blame y'all for judging me. But it's a funny story. I really want to tell y'all, but I don't want to tell y'all because y'all going to judge me. It's funny, though. It's funny. All right, up next we got Goldeneye. I'm going to tell y'all. So, I shouldn't tell y'all this shit, though. So, what sucks is I'm about to, after today, try to quit drinking, right? I can't be doing this shit. I cannot be doing this shit, right? But I'm so sad because I go to the liquor store every day. It's literally like 1.5 minutes from my house. And the girl that works at the liquor store is so fine. So I probably became more of an alcoholic again. Because the girl at the liquor store is an absolute 10. She's an absolute 10. She's like Nigerian or Middle Eastern or some shit. She's like the most gorgeous chick I've seen in the last year. And she doesn't even know how pretty she is. So every time I go in there, it's always like the most dopest conversation because she's like this humble ass chick who doesn't know how fine she is. And I'm always in there talking to her. And I don't know, it's just crazy. I am sad that me not drinking anymore is going to result in me not seeing this chick anymore because she fine as fuck, bro. Yo, I'm not even capping. Like, y'all think I'm joking, but she's finer than the chicks I see on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is so gorgeous. But no, I'm not going to try to go give her something. You can't be going to people's jobs and trying to flirt with them. You got to meet them in other ways. Like, I think that, I don't want to even go there. I can't say what I think that she would do because, you know, she's just working at her job. So, like, us as men, if you're trying to holler at women, you can't think that women who are being nice to you want to holler at you or want to be in a relationship with you. They're just, you know, I hold doors for women all day. And those women know I ain't trying to fuck them. It doesn't matter how old she is, whether she's 70, 80, 20, 30. If I see a girl walking into a store, I always grab the door and hold it for them. Because that's how I was raised to be. You know, I was raised to be a responsible man and to be a gentleman, you know? So you can't think like shit like that. Like, I don't think but she's always calling for me. Like, if there's 2 people working there and I go to the fucking store to get my beer and shit, 'cause I only drink beer or wine. I don't drink liquor or nothing like that. I'm trying to not be as bad. But she's always like, hey, come over here. And it's like, I always go to her line. If she's at work, I always go to her line because she's always calling me to come over. Even if there's 2 motherfuckers there and there's nobody at the register, she's like, come over here. So I always go over there, but you can't think of. But she fine. She fine. You know, when I tell y'all, she fine too, and I want you. But, you know, that ain't gonna happen. Sorry. That was probably more entertaining for me than it was for y'all. I apologize that y'all had to listen to that rant. But she's so fine, my niggas. Oh my God. Hey, I ain't never seen somebody so fine that I'm like, why the fuck you work at a liquor store? You know what I'm saying? Like, you live in Atlanta. You could go fucking be in movies and modeling and shit. Why the fuck do you work at the fucking the corner store liquor store right by my house? Ma'am, you don't understand yet you have assets that will allow you to be rich and famous. Like, I'm not lying. You got all the assets. You're not applying those assets properly. If I had those assets, I'd be rich. All right, let's get back into this shit though. So up next, I got Goldeneye. She's so fine. My niggas. All right, gas station. Attendance, let's go.
Look.
You're right, Dion.
I know you don't think you one of them bitches. What, because of these gas station attendants to be pumping your head up?
Yo, I can't deal with y'all niggas. And this is what we're not going to do today in my chat. Because, like, there's some things I support 100%, right? There's some things I support that are nasty as fuck behavior that I support 100%. I have done some shit that is very nasty behavior. You can't think that any chick that smiles at you is down to fuck, my dude. You can take a shot in the dark though. Like what you can do. What you can do is you can hit on her and you can say whatever the fuck you want. Be respectful though. Don't be disrespectful, but you can say whatever the fuck you want. And then if she says no, then you have to realize not every girl is down to fuck. I'm not trying to clown, but I just thought that shit was hilarious because that's how niggas be. Niggas be like, yo, she was nice to me. Nigga, she's at work. She's in customer service. She's just doing her job, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Back up off that woman. Let her breathe. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know why this conversation's so funny to me, because it's like I've been through these experiences where it's like guys have tried to holler at these women and they ain't want to holler at them, but they want to holler at me, and they be like, why do you bitches want to holler at you? Nigga, because I didn't think she wanted to fuck because she smiled at me, dog. And sometimes I have thought that shit, but once she told me she didn't want to fuck, then I didn't pursue the situation, you know? I will always say fucking shoot your shot, nigga. Shoot your shot. Kings, all y'all kings out there. I have a feeling this is going to get clipped. But all my kings out there, what I need y'all to do, shoot your motherfucking shot. The most she can say is no. I need y'all to think about one thing, right? A baseball player can go 3 of 10 and be Hall of Fame and be one of the greatest hitters of all time. My nigga, if you go 3 for 10, you should be happy, my nigga. Like run with that shit and be happy. You 3 for 10, bro. You're Hall of Fame status, right? Some niggas go 5 for 10. Some niggas go 6 for 10. Some niggas go 8 for 10, you know? That's where I be at. But, if you are going 3 for 10, nigga, you are doing a good job. You are doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Keep swinging for the fences, King. Keep swinging. Keep swinging. Nah, fuck that shit. If you shoot your shot wherever you want to shoot your shot, unless the motherfucker's at work. If somebody's at work, leave them alone. You know, like, I don't agree with the shoot your shot at the gym, because I've been like in different gym situations in apartment complexes and stuff where girls have hit on me and I was receptive to it. So I'm not with that, but know where you're at too. Know where you're at. Like, don't be a 5 and be trying to holler at a 10. You are fucking setting yourself up for success, or for not success, but the opposite, right? You're setting yourself up for failure. So don't be out here if you're a 5 shooting your shot at a 10, because the 10 gonna say no. She knows she got better options, but the same should apply to you. If you're a 5 and a 3 shooting their shot at you, my nigga, you got better options. You know what I'm saying? So just know where to find your options. And don't be bugging these chicks at work when they be at work. Oh. All right, let's get back to the music. She a fan. Freaky ass nigga, she a 69. God. No, I'm sorry, I'm done. All right, let's go. All right, my bad, Golden Eye. It was just the moment. Yo, you gotta understand. I know sometimes I be reacting to y'all's music, but sometimes y'all niggas will send me a wild ass comment that makes me stop what I'm doing and respond to it, because this shit be funny. It's not funny 10 minutes from now, but it's funny right now. Right now.
Look. I know you don't think you one of them bitches. What, cause of these gas station attendants that be pumping your head up? Go get a ring from one of them niggas. I'll wait. Oh, you don't want him. And the one you want ain't shooting no shots? I guess not. If he was, you'll be with him, huh? Maybe you should adjust your value proposition. All that baggage about to make you miss your motherfucking bus. But
I've heard this. I like the song concept, but I don't like the sound selection.
Telling me you ain't missed no motherfucking lunch. I need you to focus for a second. Wait, shut the fuck up. See, these gas station attendants be calling you beautiful queen and such, but all they can see is lust, and the nigga you need is much more concerned with you being a heathen slut with a big ass mouth and a weaponized gash. Project titties and Section 8 ass. 16 kids with 17 dads. Matter of fact, excuse me, let me squeeze past. Not interested. I ain't never gonna drink your bath water or throw no rose petals at your feet. Bitch, you for the streets, ho. Even your mama says so. Any real man is gonna pass on you. Better dig in that damn inbox and pick one of them lame niggas that's gassing you. I'm never gonna drink your bath water or throw no rose petals at your feet. Bitch, you for the streets, ho. Even your mama says so. Any real man is gonna pass on you. Better dig in that damn inbox and pick one of them lame niggas that's gassing you. They gas station attendants. When you pull off, they stay and to pump up the next bitch. Ain't no safe haven for you gas guzzling bitches. Way too many highway miles. Way too many highway miles.
The song concept I like, just because I like it, but I feel like an issue that you may not realize in your songs, my dude. I don't take this the wrong way, because you're like my real life homeboy. So I sometimes I do hate critiquing the homies, because it's like I don't want niggas to get mad at me for speaking my opinion. But obviously you're sending me shit for a reason. I feel like the mix on the I feel like your microphone and your setup is so good that the mix on like your mic and shit don't fit into place with the sounds that you use. Because like you rap fucking extraordinary. Your vocal mix is extraordinary, but the sound selection of the beat could be better. I don't know, man.
Gas station attendants. When you pull off, they stay in the pump up.
Like I feel like this beat is like should be in a movie versus on a rap track. Like I feel like this would be a great beat for introducing a scene in a movie, like a stressful scene in a movie. I feel like it would be perfect. So I mean, I don't know where. He said I'm talking over the bars. Well, I just said I'm about to be. I've been saying all day I'm gonna start critiquing over this track a little bit, because it's like I want to play as many tracks as I can. You know, you got to realize, like, if you listen to a 4-minute track and then you critique it for 4 to 5 minutes, that's 9 minutes. So you're only getting 6 to 7 tracks an hour, when I want to help out as many people as I could possibly help out too. So it's not like I'm trying to ignore the bars. I stated that I've heard this song before. I heard it. I follow you, my nigga. Like, we're cool. We're friends. like when you drop music and shit, whether you realize the shit or not, when you post this shit on the internet, I listen to this shit. I'm like one of your cool friends. Like, for real, for real. Like I know I shouldn't have to, I don't have to say this shit. I'm one of your real friends, my nigga. Like, I listen to your music every time you drop some shit. It doesn't matter when you drop the shit. I listen to the shit because we're friends in real life. Like, I fuck with you. You do the same shit I do. Why would I not give you a spin? So just the talking over was just to kind of make that segment a little shorter, not to make it a 10-minute segment so I can get to the next track. But I think overall the bars were good. I said that. I will maintain that. I like the concept of the song about people feeling like they are out of their class. You know what I'm saying? Like, you work at a gas station, bitch, but you want a nigga that makes $100,000. You fucking lost your fucking goddamn mind. I get that shit. I'm with that concept, right? So the vocals for me are on point for shit that I would listen to at this stage in my life. The vocal mix is phenomenal, but I just feel like some of the sounds, you can get more premium sounds and it'll fill out the mix a little better, if that makes sense. Song's good though. I'd listen to that shit. I put it on my playlist. All right, so up next we have George M. Young, A Beat for You. Thanks, homie. All right, let's go. I kind of like this melody. I don't like the bass. What up, Wonder Harp? So I feel like on this one, you got to work on the arrangement because it's kind of repetitive at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 48 seconds in and the same melody has been going the whole time. So we need a better arrangement with the drums and cutting these melodies in and out.
Drip from head to toe, I already know.
So I agree. The vocal chop is life on this beat, but you only have two melodies and you're only rotating back and forth. So it's all about either getting some effects on some of this shit and changing it up. So it's about like, because the two melodies go the whole verse, right? And then the chorus comes in and fucking the two melodies are going again with the chorus coming in. So it's either about finding another melody that you can start placing in between 4 bars or 8 bars. I don't know what the BPM of this beat is. So if it's double time, then, you know what I'm saying, if you can figure out something to play for 8 bars. If it's regular time, then obviously figuring out something that you can play for your regular bars. I think that it's dope. Like I think that the idea is dope, but it just needs something else. It needs another melody and it needs another switch up in the beat. So the arrangement isn't the same for like the first minute and 10 seconds. And then it's just like, as you're listening to the rest of the beat, you know? Shout out to everybody who's giving it props because I think the sound selection's good. I think that you have a great start. I think that you have some, you know, I think that the 808, I feel like the mix on the 808 needs to get a little better. But I feel like the drums are fine. I feel like the melodic pieces are fire. It just needs a little better arrangement for me. Like if I was an artist, so here's how a lot of times, I don't know if y'all realize this is how I think about this shit. So when I'm listening to y'all's tracks, I don't be listening to y'all's tracks from like the perspective of like a nigga that does YouTube. I listen to y'all's tracks from a perspective of a motherfucker that might rap to them. Because I rap. Again, I've said, y'all know this shit. Duh, I've been rapping on stream, you know, or you can look at my page or whatever. I rap. I'm a rapper first. So Tyrone, I appreciate you, my guy. I love you to death. I can't say that enough. I mean, I if this sounds if this sounds monotone as I'm saying this shit, I don't mean it like that. I'm just trying to give my thoughts on some other shit, and then I just got that message in the middle. So thank you for the super chat. As always, it's much appreciated. You come through and you support the channel more than people realize, and that's the shit that helps us grow, because it's like we as YouTube creators are essentially no different than a motherfucker that ran a store. You got to come here and tip us so that we can get paid, you know? So again, I'm not asking for tips. None of that shit. I just want to hang out with y'all today. Just want to listen to y'all's music. But Tyrone comes through every fucking live stream and he always fucking tips. And that shit is like, I don't think he understands how big of a deal that is to a nigga, you know? Because sometimes Tyrone will come through and tip $10 and that's the only tip I get for the day. I've worked for 2-3 hours and, you know, granted, again, it's hanging out with y'all. I know it's work, but it's hanging out with y'all. So I don't want to sound like I'm trying to like double back, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm trying to double back and like go against the shit I'm saying earlier. I'm not asking nobody to send me no money ever. The views that y'all give me for my videos are enough for me to be able to provide for myself, pay child support for my kids, get my kids to come out here and see me, spend time with me. So what I make good money because I do shit with companies. I do a lot of sponsored shit. I do other shit. So I guess long story short, man, thanks. I appreciate you. That's not where I wanted to go. Next track up, I guess. Let's go. All right, up next we got Laurel Peralta, song submission. You Know What I'm Saying, produced by Callous Beats, come out Tuesday, May 21st on all platforms, is what they said. The kick needs to be better. You gotta get that kick better.
You know what I'm saying? These games I ain't playing. Hair turn on, super sane. Now coming straight from the tap, no need for that filter. See me doing better, I'm popping off. Got you bitter, honey. You ain't sweet to me though. You ain't slick with me, hope. To all the other local rappers, you are my son, you amount to none. Talking crazy like a bum. If I drop the mic and said I'm done, I get more plays than your last 5 mixtapes. What a shame. I picked up the pencil and paper, they thought it was soft, they thought it was wrong, they thought it was tough, okay. Fix your fractions, heal your fractures, get your stature up, never.
All right, man, so let me say something real quick. As a nigga that was a local rapper for a long time, don't diss other local rappers. That's not a flex. That's literally not a flex, because you're still a local rapper. So why would you diss people who are at the same level as you? Don't insult local rappers. Work with those niggas, make music together, promote fucking shows together, work with other people in your area that do the same shit that you do, because the biggest way to grow your brand is to work with artists in your area. Because if you do a show with 4 other artists that are popping in your area and they can bring 20 to 50 people each, now you have a show with 100 to 300 people versus the show that you're just gonna put on. So don't fucking attack people who do the same shit that you do. Respect the people that do the same shit.
Match with mustard, always get the chance to hug her.
That's coming from a promoter.
Like butter, come and get your money up. Make my words prosper like a Bible verse. Dance for me. Homies blast for me. I practice my status, I got off like I'm still leave me the way. They thought I was losing my mind. I'm a one of a kind with a fair design. I hate to waste my time. My main focus wasn't money, it was fame and legacy. Watch me do it differently. Haven't made a track since the last spring. I tend to overthink, did I go extinct? Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Games I ain't playing. Hair turn all super sane. Now I'm coming straight from the tap. No need for that filter. See me doing better. I'm popping off. Got you bitter, honey. You ain't sweet to me though. You ain't slick with me, ho. To all the other local raps, you are my son. You amount to none.
So here's my thoughts on this, right? So I feel like I feel like making a diss track about local rappers is not understanding the climate that you are actually into as well. Because you are a local rapper unless people know who you are, right? I don't say that I'm a famous rapper. People know who the fuck I am. I can go, like, people know who the fuck I am. Like, in the industry and shit like that, people know who the fuck I am. But I would never go nowhere and not think that I'm a local rapper, although people know who the fuck I am. And so from that perspective, for me, being the person that you're watching, you just gotta be cognizant on the shit that you say. Because what you say is fucking word is bond. That's the biggest thing about hip hop that people don't understand. Is like when people say word is bond, that means if you fucking say that shit, you stand on that shit. So if you stand on everything that you just said in this track, a lot of this shit is on you too. Because a lot of the shit that you're saying is you. You fit into that bill too. So as you're spitting these raps and you're trying to, you know, be a hip hop artist, you don't have the sound of a hip hop artist that is rapping about like a commercial artist. You know, you're not rapping about jewelry. You're not rapping about bitches. You're not rapping about all this fucking fancy ass shit. You're trying to, the beat is fucking underground. The beat is hip hop. The beat is all this stuff. So as you are talking about these topics, you have to make sure that you're precise and that you don't fit into the category of the shit that you're saying. Because if you fit into the category of the shit that you're saying, then I can't credit, everything that you're saying is discredited. Yeah, don't ever diss the locals. Don't diss the locals, bro. Don't do that shit. That's not cool. That shit is not cool. Them niggas is all going through the same struggle you're going through, you know? I've put on hundreds, potentially thousands of fucking local artists, and I enjoyed every experience I had with them. All right, y'all, I probably only got a couple more tracks in me. I've been on stream I was only going to stream for an hour, and I've been on stream for 2 hours and 37 minutes. So I've only got a couple more tracks left in me. Then I'm about to go cook me some fish and some rice because I'm hungry as fuck. I'm hungry as fuck. I want to already fucking go take out my fish and start cooking my rice. Up next, we got Johannes Manhez. Let's go. Oh, hold up. Tyrone sent me another super chat. Take beats up with Switzerland. Tyrone cracks me up more than y'all will ever realize. He cracks me up. I fuck with Tyrone. This sounds like the soundtrack of an after-school special. Niggas be like, yeah. It started when a nigga was in 9th grade. This motherfucker wanted to come and run a fade. And I was like, nah, man, I cannot relate. Cause I'm a nerd and I'm really not trying to hate. But then the nigga got hella mad. He took a little swing and then I had to go crash. I hit him with a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, I win this. Now I'm the cool one. I don't really care cause they know I do something. I am like a G now, popular in the school, and they fucking see me now. But this sounds like that kind of beat. Real life story right there though. This is a good beat. Have any critiques on this? I feel like the bass could probably be a little thicker in the mix, but I think it's a good beat. But I think that you have to know what you're gonna market a beat like this for, and this ain't something that you're gonna market to an artist to rap on and make a hit song. This is something that you're gonna send off for a placement that's gonna be in like the background of a movie, or that's gonna be a song. Like I was kind of rapping earlier, like, you know, the bars may not have been hard. I was just kind of freestyling off the top about what I would hear this in. But it could fit in perfectly in a transition of a movie or like a TV show where you got some rap lyrics on top of it and they're rapping about whatever the issue is. Like if it's a school issue, I feel like this fits more into like a school movie or something like that. But those are just my thoughts. I think it's a good beat. I think the sound selection's good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's straight. I don't really have very many negative critiques. I think the arrangement could be a little better. And the bass could come through a little more, but other than that, I don't really have much negative to say on that. The mastering in the headroom is always a hard thing for me because sometimes I think about commenting what I think and sometimes I just leave it alone because I understand that some people are mixing tracks to be recorded on, so it's only going to be at 60B. Like, nigga, if you sent me a track that was -13 LUFS and I had to record on it, I would literally call you as soon as I got the track and be like, bruh, this is what the fuck we're doing? You can't mix this shit for me to record on? And if you don't understand that shit, you don't understand that shit. So sometimes I do comment and I'm always like, hey, you need to master this shit up to 13 LUFS and get it pumping for the stream. But I also understand too I understand both ways, you know? I guess today I'm not going hard on mastering for LUFS because normally I would say that shit. If y'all follow these streams, y'all know I would say that shit, but I think the beat was mixed well, just listening to it from a listening ear. Versifier,
I'm so tired of getting my husband the same boring gifts every year for Father's Day. This year I'm getting him the
Face to face with microphones, I'll tell you that I'm magic. Every day when I get home, it's just another hat trick. I practice.
I don't like the vocal mix. I feel like the vocal mix is too reverbed.
This rap shit, I practice.
And I don't know. We'll see how it drops. Maybe if you take the EQ off the vocal and fix the reverb, I like it. So we'll see how the intro goes. Just thought I'd say that shit. I'm dragging this shit out now at this point because I ain't got nothing better to do.
Sickly habit, down to second nature now. I abracadabra, find progress and catch
I do like the beat,
on one
though.
side you grab it, I grab it.
I do like the beat and I do like his flow though, so I will say that.
The static with madness on average. I guess that my status.
I do wish the drop would come in by now though, because he's been rapping for 20 seconds.
Not saying I'm that shit. All I can really offer you is wrapped up in plastic. Some say I'm a classic. I play to the masses and try to make them feel like this world is fantastic. And even in sadness, my music surpasses the darkness in your own life, cause mine is a trash bin. I got shit up my sleeves to make you gasp in the gasment. And then I let the bass hit, and that's just harassment. So find where the clap is and let's see some hands.
So as I'm listening to this, what I hear is all the shit that I just said. So the EQ and the reverb on the vocal is not making this vocal sit how it should in the mix. And then the beat could be mixed a little better. So like with the beat, like all the leveling isn't straight. And so that's probably why the mix of the vocal got to where it got to, was because all of the leveling of the vocals and all that shit isn't the greatest. So I would go back and remix the beat, and then I would remix the vocal on top of that.
Feel it, you'll never know what's real if I don't choose to reveal it. There's magic in the air. Magic, 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 magic in the air. This is just a hat trick. Magic in the air. Magic, 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 magic in the air. I know that you can feel it. Sparks fly from the stage to add intensity. Dramatic shit really makes it look cool. It fog machines for ambience. Don't you fucking worry if you don't know where the rabbit is. He's had his 15 minutes. This is my show. I've been crafting this. I call it the amazing versifier. Get your tickets now. Let all of the pain be purged in fire. Whether it's allowed or not, they never really even mattered. Snare is hitting loud. Bass is coming in. It's gonna shatter this extensive crowd like boom. Now the
You know what always what I appreciate about music a lot is when like artists bring up musical terms in their tracks. I'm not telling you to do this all the time, because your average listener is not going to understand, oh, the snare sounds like this, or A minor. They're not going to understand that shit, but I appreciate it as a musician.
Show gains some intensity. It's meant to be a page turner that goes down in history. It's something so original that when I'm gone, you're missing me and wishing me the best through my depression and my misery. I wanna leave the world and question how the fuck he do that. Nobody can recreate it. Nobody can prove that it wasn't really magic. I fool everyone. It's true that I've got some tunnel vision. I can't seem to find a new hat. There's magic in the air. My hat trick is prepared. I cast my spells with music till the sadness isn't there. There's magic in the air. I know that you can feel it. You'll never know what's real if I don't choose to reveal it. There's magic in the air. Magic, 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 magic in the air. This is just a hat trick. Magic in the air. Magic, 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 magic in the air. I know that you can feel it. Put me in your straight jacket. Lock me in a wooden box. Throw me in a river with an anchor. You can put some locks all around the lid so that I can't escape or push it off. Nail it, there's no way I can never fucking pull it off. Watch the bubbles rising to the surface. Wonder if you've killed me. Bubbles getting slower, now you feel it. The suspense is building. Suddenly behind you, one explosion shakes your heartbeat. You can feel it coming. The smoke clears, it appears as real. There's magic in the air. My hat trick is prepared. I cast my spells with music till the sadness isn't there. There's magic in the air. I know that you can feel it. You'll never know what's real if I don't choose to reveal it. There's magic in the air. Magic, 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 magic in the air. This is just a hat trick. Magic in the air. Magic, 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 magic in the air. I know that you can feel it.
Watch the indie.
Whew. Y'all can probably tell what that vape is. Oh, Lord, Claude, have mercy. It got me choking like I'm dying and shit. I think the beat was all right. I think I gave good critiques throughout. I mean, I just feel like the beat could be mixed better, and then that would allow for the vocal to be mixed better. So, kind of my critiques on that. We can talk for a few minutes. I think I've decided by the end of this stream, I am absolutely not cooking fish and rice anymore. I'm about to take my ass over to the Mexican restaurant and go get me some fucking enchiladas and tacos and beans and rice and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what's about to go to fuck down. I'm about to go, that shit like 2 minutes away. I'm about to go walk over to the motherfucking Mexican restaurant and get me some food and smash, eat well. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah. I don't see where the comments here started, but Beats by Got You said we don't rip each other on this channel. We critique and uplift each other. I support that 100%. Because it's not my job. It's not my job to make you feel like you're a great or bad musician. Who the fuck am I to make somebody feel like they're a good or a bad musician? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, and that's the same with any YouTube channel. Doesn't matter if a nigga has 600,000 subscribers, 700, 1 million, 10,000. Who the fuck is another nigga to tell you that you're not gifted artistically? If I'm sending you some shit to help me out, then why the fuck can't you help me out versus tear me down? You know? Like, it is literally easier to be a good person than a bad person. I guess I can't say that because sometimes it's just easier to be a piece of shit. But it's like, it's easier to help somebody out. Like, if that's what we're doing on these streams, if the point of this shit is to critique your music, do I have to be an asshole? I could absolutely be an asshole. I could tear apart so many tracks, but who the fuck am I? I upload tracks on my videos that aren't always mixed the greatest, and I know they're not because I didn't spend the time trying to mix the fucking shit. I demoed a product and I uploaded this beat to YouTube, and so like sometimes I don't present shit to you guys that's in the most professional form. So who the fuck am I? And this is all YouTubers, because all these niggas do this shit. I follow all the motherfuckers, all the popular motherfuckers. I follow them all. And so they all have videos where they have shitty mixes or shitty this and that. And then some of these motherfuckers get on these live streams and they talk shit and they make y'all feel like shit. And that shouldn't be the point of this shit, because at the end of the day, YouTube is a weird fucking atmosphere. You don't have to spend shit to support me. You don't have to spend a penny to support me and support my lifestyle, to support how I live, to make sure that I can pay my bills, to make sure I can pay my child support, to make sure I can get my kids Christmas presents and birthday presents and all the shit that's important in my life. Y'all don't have to spend a penny to do. So why the fuck would I be an asshole if you're spending your time? And for me, somebody who's a creator, the most important thing is my time, because I get paid off my time. So if I value how much my time is important and how much I value my time, then why wouldn't I value your time? Because you spend time watching my channel and supporting me, and through the good, through the bad, when I'm fucking up, when I'm not the greatest person on earth, when I'm a good, better person, it doesn't matter the situation, y'all support me. So who the fuck am I to get on my platform and make somebody feel like shit because they're not at the level that I'm at? I've been making music for 25 fucking years, right? You know what I'm saying? I may be a better rapper than I'm a producer. I can admit that shit. So I'm not the greatest producer in the world. I can admit that shit too. Do I think I make dope beats? Fuck yeah. Like, there's shit that y'all don't know about what goes on with me, this channel, other people in the industry, different ways that I can manage to get paid. Think about it to yourself. I have 35,000 subscribers and YouTube is my fucking job, and I have a decent apartment. You know what I'm saying? In a house, but I live in a decent crib that costs a fucking chunk of money. It's in a gated community. How the fuck do y'all think that I get paid all this fucking money? I do ghost producing. I do all kinds of different shit that people will never see. But regardless, YouTube is the tool that has allowed me to gain every opportunity that I've ever gained when it comes to making this my career and this the only thing that I do. So for me to get on my platform and talk shit to my subscribers and make them feel like shit, when ultimately I can make them feel better and I can make them better musicians, I'm going to go with route B, and I'm going to try to fucking make y'all better musicians, and I'm going to try to do my best job to give critiques and all that other shit. Again, you could think whatever you want to think about me, whatever. But I've done so much musically, like whether it's shows or working with different artists or opening for artists, or there's shit that I haven't even got to on this channel. There's going to be a point on this channel where I start breaking down like who my family members are, because I have like family members who are in the music industry. One of my cousins is like hip hop producer royalty, like literally royalty, like one of the dopest producers in the history of hip hop, has produced countless fucking top 20 tracks on the billboards and shit. But I don't talk about that shit because I don't want clout off of some nigga in my family. I want to fucking do my shit, and I want to be who I am. I want to I don't want props off of other shit. I just want to be a trill ass person on the internet that y'all can come to my channel. Y'all can rock with the shit I'm talking about. You can believe me or not, but you know, that's kind of why I am the way that I do. Creaxin, what we're not going to do today, what we're not what we're not gonna do today, fam, is talk about your boom bap beats in a positive light. That shit is not gonna happen today. Not on this channel. Some of y'all understand this shit. Some of y'all don't. I'm not being mean to Creaxin. Creaxin's a day one subscriber. He's somebody who should be a mod on the channel. I just don't make him a mod on the channel because I have a bunch of mods, you know? But he's a day one fucking cool. He makes some of the dopest drill beats I ever heard. But them boom bap beats though. Them boom bap beats, fam.
Daddy, Nick Cannon is hilarious.
Oh my God. I fucking love y'all. Again, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand how much I love y'all. Like how much I love like this shit. Like just being in like the chats and kicking it with y'all and cracking jokes and just, you know, not having to be like censored up. And y'all don't understand. I love this shit. I love this shit, and not even from a perspective of, so how could I tie this together? So not even a perspective of, I am, but I'm not. I'm not really a nigga that commands attention. So like, I'm not trying to go somewhere and be like the center of attention. But typically when I go somewhere, I'm the center of attention. And so like, but I don't necessarily try to be that. I just like having a good time and joking, cracking jokes and like fellowship. You know what I'm saying? And like, I like having a good time, man. Like I know some of y'all seen the NAMM streams and y'all just seen, it was just a nigga clowning for like literally 8 hours. Like we popped on the stream, that's the realest shit you're ever gonna get. Now granted I was drinking, so it's a little extra. You know, have to go back and watch them. You know, but that's me, my nigga. Like I just be fucking chilling. We gonna have a good time. Like if you rolling with me, we gonna have a good time. We're gonna be like celebrities no matter where we go, no matter who we're around. Like if we went to a place and like Drake and Kendrick and all these niggas are there, right? We still gonna have a good time like we're celebrities, because I'm just gonna be engaged in all these circles and you're gonna be hanging out with me, and it's like, it's just gonna be a weird experience, and I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know, like sometimes I don't know how to explain. You don't know how to explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want attention, but my personality makes me fucking crack jokes and have a good time and laugh and be loud and be rambunctious and all this shit. And I can't control that shit. That's just who the fuck I am. And so like when you see some people on YouTube, they're not really doing YouTube because I mean, it's cool that this pays my job. I don't want to make it sound negative or nothing like that. But I'm not doing this shit because I want to be an internet sensation. I just like want to kick it on the internet and fellowship with motherfuckers and chill and have a good time and like, you know, respond to y'all's comments and shit like that in the threads. But you know, that's kind of how I feel, you know? I know everybody's not like that, but a lot of YouTubers are just people who like to talk and have a good time. And shit, if I'm sitting at home by myself, let's get on the internet and have a good time. If some people want to hop in here and have a good time too, shit, we can all have a good time together. We don't have to be together to have a good time, you know? Pause. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the internet for rocking hard with the no Diddy shit too. I think that the no Diddy, no, I'm done with the tracks for the day. I've been on the stream for 3 hours. I'm sorry. No disrespect to you, my boy. Again, there's nothing but love for everybody, but I'm done. I can do no more. But y'all don't always know what I be doing before stream. I've been working on music. So like I was 3 hours into listening to music. So hopping on stream, I'm 6 hours into listening to music nonstop. I can't do no more. I need a break. I need like a half hour. My ears kind of hurting. I mean, I'm not even just saying that to say this shit. I'm old and I be getting like this little, it's not like a hard pain, but it's like a very slight pain in like not even my ear, like this part, like right here in this bone. I get like a slight little pain when I listen to music too long. So I get like 5 hours is normally what I do, and then I stop for an hour and then I go back and I'm good for the rest of the day. But I took no pause. I went right from working on a track to doing the stream, and my ear just hurts. And again, I know a lot of y'all are newer or been around for a while. There's shit I don't talk about all the time. I got hearing issues too, because I've been like doing this shit for so long and I haven't been responsible with my ears. And so I have times during the year where I can't even hear out of one of my ears and shit. So I just got ear issues. I can't do no more music today. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And like sometimes I don't even explain this when I get off stream. It could even be like I've been on for like an hour and you see me take my headphones off and I'm done. I have ear issues, and so sometimes I'm just done, you know? He said, see you in 30 minutes.
Daddy, Nick Cannon is hilarious.
Oh, you got me weak, my dude. No, I'm done for the day. I just told you, I'm about to go get some Mexican food. I'm about to go get a taco, an enchilada, some beans, some rice. And then I'm about to come back here and I got to make my, because some of y'all might have seen, I made a post where I just got the NI S Control 61. So I don't think I'm going to make that video tonight, but I'm probably going to make it tomorrow morning when I wake up. So I'm just going to plan what I'm going to talk about tonight. And then I just have videos to plan. So I'm going to get back to, I'm probably going to try to get to, I'm sincerely trying not to drink anymore after today. So I'm trying to get to putting out a piece of content every day, or at least 5 to 6 pieces of content. So some days a stream is going to take place of content. You know what I'm saying? If it's like Wednesday and I want to do like a listen to your music, or Sunday, like I might just do a listen to your music stream. It might not be like recorded content, but I want to get to like at least like 5, 6, more so like 6 pieces of content a day or a week. And so tomorrow I'm just going to get back into planning, because I have a bunch of content. I have a bunch of content to do. I have sponsored content set up, and then I have a bunch of content that's not necessarily sponsored, but it'll fit into either my news reports or I could do a video on it because it's just a dope product that I fuck with, you know, because I get shit in advance, you know. So I have like, I've got a bunch of different companies, plugins that don't come out until the 29th of this month or the 3rd of June, or like just different dates. Like I have like a bunch of different stuff from these companies. And so it's like, I'm lucky I get to plan out these videos how I want to. So like since I get this shit early, I can plan out if I want to do a full review on a product. And that's something like, if you watch this channel, you know, you pay attention to, if I do a full review on a product now at this point, you know, in my YouTube career, I probably really like that product a lot. And I'm actually probably suggesting that you get it if it's something that you need and it's in your wheelhouse. If it's not something that you need, don't just go buy shit because I do a review on it, because my job is to do reviews, you know? But if it's something that you need and you watch the video and you're seeing that I'm doing a full review on it, I'm like literally giving that the whole entire cosign that I can give, because I do a lot of news stuff now where I combine different reports of products and, you know, plugins and stuff. So I seen the new Scarlett. I wanted to get it, but I didn't get it. I could have got it. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant. I can literally get like anything. I was going to get it, but there's a bunch of good reviews on it already. And so like sometimes, yeah, I could still get it and do a review and be like, oh, is this still good in 2023 or whatever? And it kind of starts to get you views and stuff. I just feel like there's enough good content on it, you know? And to take it one step farther, that's not the interface that I would promote. So, you know, I know y'all get that we get equipment and we get gear, but I really only promote shit that I really fuck with. So like, I fuck with the Universal Alt, you know what I'm saying? Or the Universal Audio Twin X Duo. That's like my main interface. I fuck with that shit. So I'm not gonna tell you, because I think, what's the Scarlett 2i2? I mean, they're not in the same range, but I would recommend the Volt over that shit, you know? So like, some things I'm just not gonna do reviews over because I would prefer something else. If I'm gonna recommend you to some shit, I would just recommend you to this other shit, because I really do mean that shit. Like, my niggas, I have a Volt right here. I have a Volt right here. So this is like the interface I use for my PC, right? You know? So, I mean, I'm not capping. I have a Scarlett. I have a Scarlett in the other room. I can go grab this shit. I use the Scarlett. Sorry, y'all, I turned off the 48 volt. But I use my Scarlett in a lot of videos where I'm just doing basic samples, because that's what people typically have. So I guess that's another shit that's like kind of some behind the scenes shit, like shit that y'all don't realize. Like when I'm doing like videos and I'm just trying to do like examples of basic shit, I try to be a little different than your regular channel. So there's channels where like, okay, this is like a fucking $1,200 microphone, okay? I get that this microphone is going to sound fucking phenomenal if I record a vocal into the shit and then I do a demonstration, especially if it's going into my Volt, which is $1,000 fucking preamp, right? Again, this is no flex. And then I have the warm audio that I run this shit through, the WA73, which is like an $800 preamp. So we're looking at $3,000 worth of equipment that I'm running my fucking sound through. I don't want to give y'all a bullshit ass video and be like, oh, this plugin's gonna sound amazing, when I've just used fucking $3,000 worth of shit that's sound to take it into the computer and then put the plugin on top. So a lot of the shit that y'all hear, when y'all hear my vocals and shit, y'all be hearing the shit coming out of a Scarlett and a fucking Rode NT1, because that's what your average person that watches the channel is gonna have. Like, not everybody has $3,000 to invest in equipment, you know? And I get that shit. And then on top of that, the plugins and all that other shit, I get that shit, you know? So a lot of the shit that y'all hear be either basic sounds or like I said just a second ago, like the UA Vault and the Rode NT1, and that's what y'all get. And then it's like, you can judge what you think, you know, about everything, you know, after that. SSL's fire. I fuck with SSL. All right. I don't even want to get off stream yet. I want to bullshit for a little bit longer, because I know once I go to get this food, I'm about to come back here and smash that shit, drink a couple beers and go to sleep, because I don't even want to be fucking reckless. I don't even want to be drunk, but I was fucking, if you were in the stream last night, I was super lit, but I didn't even drink that much. And I ate well all day. It was kind of weird, you know, like, I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear me talk about this either, and I apologize for that, but I was on stream last night, and from the start of when I tried to start my stream to when it ended, I drank a 6-pack of Tall Boys. So it's 6-pack of 16-ounce beers, right? But I drank the first 2 before I even got on stream, because I couldn't get my stream to work. I couldn't get anything to work. So I wasn't drunk or nothing. I wasn't high. I'm not even smoking like weed. I'm smoking Delta 8. You know what I'm saying? So again, you can judge me if you want to. I don't be trying to get like all high like that. I just try to be relaxed, you know, because I'm super get up and go-ish. You know what I'm saying? So like, somebody like me kind of has to smoke weed, because I be trying to do too much shit at one time. So I gotta do some shit that's gonna make me calm, and it's gonna make me like think out plans and think out situation and strategies. So, but I don't want to be like super high all day because then I don't get as much accomplished. So I've been smoking Delta 8 as of lately, which I'm probably going to stop, sometime next week because it gets me chill. You know what I'm saying? Like after I get done working and when it's 1 o'clock, I'm fucking amped. I'm wilding and shit, but there ain't nobody here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But shit, y'all, I'm out. I'll let y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me as always. Y'all make these streams. Because for real, without y'all's music, without y'all's commentary, it's just a nigga sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So I can't stress enough. I appreciate y'all. About to go put in this order. What do y'all think? I'm thinking I'm probably going to get a chicken taco, hard shell, and a beef enchilada with some beans and rice. I think that will be right on point. That's one of the combo meals they have there. It's number 11. Don't judge me for knowing the number. You know what I'm saying? That's what I normally get. Or should I get some other shit? Because I eat other shit. I'll eat anything. Like I'm not really like a picky eater. I don't eat shit like octopus. I don't eat shit like I don't eat pig's feet. I don't eat chitlins. I don't eat that shit. But I eat like catfish. I'll eat shrimp. I eat lobster. I eat steak. I eat chicken. I eat pork. I mean, I eat everything for the most part. But I don't fuck with like shit that's got a rubbery texture. That's why I don't fuck with octopus is, you know what I'm saying? Squid, that shit has a rubbery texture. And like the same with like, I ain't had chitlins probably in fucking 20, at least 20 years. But I don't like the texture of the shit because it's rubber. I could probably get by eating the shit, even though it's some shitty ass food, if the texture was okay. But the texture is chalky and chewy and I don't like that shit. He eats octopus, y'all. I mean, I might eat some octopus and shit, but if it's in the sea, I don't eat that kind of octopus. No, I'm just playing. Let's go. Y'all got me wilding today. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Hey. Y'all niggas got me cracking up right now, man. Y'all got me cracking up. He said, I'm gonna head out, y'all. He said, on that freaky ass nigga, almost 69 God, I'm out, nigga. Hey, run for your life. Yeah, I'm out too. But I'll holler at y'all.